Hi everyone, how you doing? Hi Twin! Kumusta? Maturog na ako pero ay i-open ko lang ini na YouTube. Okay, thank you so much. Late ka na nagmaturog. Thank you for joining. I-mute ko lang, may ginahanap ako na kanta. Hi, Brother Terry. How you doing, Brother Terry? Magpara istorya ka lang mas na pa para masanay ka na Thank you, sis. Twin, Mas Batenya. Brother Terry, how you doing? I was looking for a background music, so I just muted myself. Um, ito ata yun. O yan, tingis na. Hi, Brother Terry.
Hey, Doris, how are you? You okay?
Oh my God, I'm happy to see you. Yeah. How
There's
are
a
you,
lot.
Brother?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of live streams on tonight, Doris.
Oh, it's a lot of live stream.
I think so. Yeah, yeah.
I don't have any upload videos, so I think I need
All
to
right.
do my
Yeah, yeah.
to be active only.
Well, that's it. Yeah, yeah. You've got to stay active.
Yeah, I was muted myself because I was looking for the non-copyrighted background music so I can play while waiting for friends to show up.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So did you eat, my brother? Have you eaten some dinner?
I haven't yet. No, I'm going to start in a little while. I'll just start cooking something or the other. It doesn't matter.
Ah.
It's only half. It's 7:30 here, so it's not too late.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sis Jackie, she did not do live today. Is she
I
live?
don't think. I don't think she done a live today. No.
Oh, okay. I just sleep all day, brother. I mean, I just
Yeah.
woke up like 11. I'm not really feeling good.
Oh no, you still got that same problem, yeah? Yeah.
I I I woke up like 5 something, but I go
Uh-huh.
back and then I told to my son, okay, get ready for your school. And then when I heard the teachers is talking on his laptop, so I said I'm gonna take a nap. And I just woke up around 11.
Uh-huh. All right.
And then I make our lunch, and then now I
Yeah.
was thinking about doing a live streaming. The woman's monthly problem.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you saying before. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So how are you, dear brother? So you can't work?
No, I'm still off work. I still can't
Oh
work.
my.
It's
So you have
ridiculous.
no source of income right now, brother.
Nothing. No, not for the last. Well, since March, I think. February,
Oh my
March.
God.
I've
That's
been
that's
doing.
bad.
I've been doing very small jobs, but nothing.
Yeah. But
Just enough to tick
yeah.
over, if you.
Yeah, hopefully, brother, you will have a,
Yeah.
work, and then
Yeah.
you can, yeah. So you don't have to use your savings.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
There's no incomes to, like, how you call that, and then
No.
you expense money every day for your expenses. It's just like, oh my God, this is not good for everybody.
Yeah, I know. Everyone's in the same boat, really.
I know. My God. I think people wish for this Christmas these things to be gone. I mean,
Yeah, well, let's hope so. It's like
so what
everything
have you
else.
been doing? Oh, sorry, brother.
It's
What
not.
did you say?
It's no. It's, I was going to say it's like everything else. You can hope and whatever, but it'll just find its own course, won't it?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So me, I'm just staying most of the time at home, and
Yeah.
especially now my son is schooling, and also what is that? I think the time that I go out to the house is when I attended that interview. That's it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Right.
Sometimes you feel like boring, but at the same time, you feel like at least you're not in the crowded place.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
but, but sometimes we do like, how you call that? Like a road trip, like we're in the car and then just driving just to, like that, stay
Yeah, just to
around.
break. Yeah, break the day up a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's boring. Just
Yeah.
like you need some air, some sun.
Yeah. And what about your hubby? Is he still working?
I think he's working. Yeah, yesterday she's in Sis Jackie, but I think he's been busy for working now, brother.
All right. That's good.
Yeah, but maybe if he's not, you got. I don't know. I did not hear from him yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, my
because
cat
I
won't let
think
me.
I like 2 weeks. I'm not sure if 2 weeks I haven't do my live streaming. I forgot. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
2 weeks already. I think it's 2 weeks already, or more than.
I think it might be more than 2 weeks, Doris.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, cause yeah, I think yeah. I'm
Unless
not
I
sure.
missed one. I don't usually miss your live stream, but I might have missed one. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, maybe 2 weeks or something like that.
Yeah.
Cause during the when I study, I did not do live streaming.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. So Doris, do you actually get a certificate or something to
Yeah,
say that
I
you
think they will
can
give
do
it
it?
to me, brother, in the ceremony time. When the
Oh, yeah.
ceremony, when you attend the ceremony, they give you a paper that saying that you approved and
Yeah.
congratulate you are eligible for this, citizenship. And then we have to attend the ceremony, and that's the time they're gonna give us the papers, like maybe
Oh,
the
great.
certificate. So,
I
but
hope you're
I'm
gonna.
not.
I hope you're gonna video this. That'd be good.
Yeah, I will, brother. I was. Yeah, yeah, that's a good idea though. But the thing is, I think for the ceremony, brother, I hope my husband can go with me inside. I think they allowed only the applicant.
Oh, because of this nonsense. Yeah. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yeah. So it's really hard though, because you can take a video, or maybe you're
Yeah.
shy. You're just gonna like doubt to ask somebody to take you. Because okay, my interview is around 9:35 in the morning. So we left at home around 7 o'clock. And then
Oh,
we arrived there, I think 8 o'clock or something. So we're sitting in the parking area. So we
yeah.
saw some people like in the line. So I said maybe they have also interview for 8 o'clock or something like that. But I think they're attending ceremony because they have a small plug. And
Oh,
then after that, after maybe a few minutes or maybe 30 minutes or something like that, we saw them, leaving and then taking a picture outside. So maybe that's what
yeah.
happened. The family
Yeah.
could go in, just only the applicants. So they asked some or family that, maybe staying in the car, ask them to take them a pictures outside that, they have the name of the migration thing. They're just,
Yeah.
oh, it's really different now, like other people's doing that with the family, they taking a pictures during that ceremony now, or video now, they could not.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The lady told me like she's not sure when that ceremony, but they're gonna send me a mail to let me know when.
Yeah.
In that
Yeah.
in that letter, I'm gonna
Mm.
bring them when I attend the ceremony. I think that's the paper they're gonna, ask for you. Where is your paper? Like if you are uh attending the ceremony, like that.
Mm. Mm. But it's been a long time, hasn't it? You've been 9 years. You said, yeah.
Yeah, more
Yeah.
than this February. I mean, next year in February, I'm turning 10 years, sir, in Texas. But
Yeah.
I
Oh,
never
right.
thought about it, brother. Yeah, I
No,
never
no.
thought about that. And I heard about some Filipina, like, like, ate, they called me, like, if you are older to
Yeah,
them, they respect you as ate. Ate,
yeah,
are you US citizen? Ko, no. So, oh, I'm turning 3 years, as a resident here, and I applying it. If you are married to American
yeah,
citizen, you can apply before your 3 years residence, being residents in here. But she said, if you are only, if your husband or partner is not US citizen, you should leave like 5 years before you can apply. So, oh, good for you. And she passed. Oh, I'm the, I think I'm here older than here in America, and I'm still not US citizen. Because I
yeah.
did not think about it, brother. I arrived here, I was pregnant. So I was 6 months pregnant. And then I, I had a baby. And then I was focusing on him and then go to school like that. And it's not it's not my, how you called it? My
Yeah,
idea.
I
Or
know.
and all I want is to be with my husband during that time.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I expect it's the same as me. I've been in France for 11 years now, and I'm still British citizen. I'm
Eh,
not a French citizen. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And like my green card, it will expire next year, like around, I think
Oh,
in
right.
in March. And I told to my husband, I was thinking if I'm gonna renew this one or I'm gonna apply, because for me, I mean, why not? Because most of my life is staying in America. I think I'm ready to apply for my US citizenship. That's why I decided to apply that
Yeah,
I mean, last year. And my
yeah.
husband, well, if you want, then you can apply. Okay, thank you. And then so we apply online. And I'm
So
just happy.
will you have a dual passport? Will you have a Filipino and
Yeah,
America
I
passport? Yeah,
I think you can be a dual, brother. I don't know
yeah.
how many years before you can be a dual citizen.
Oh, right. Yeah,
I Because I think now, especially now, brother, right? It's really hard to go to Philippines if you are a tourist.
yes, it is very hard.
Remember, remember,
Yeah,
brother, because of this crazy stuff that's
yeah,
they're gonna
yeah,
have a strict also in there, and then it's really hard. It's a really hard. I think this year is it's a really hard time,
yeah. Very hard. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where everyone. Well, I do know where everyone is tonight. I mean, I know I know two, three live streams that are going at the moment.
Oh, who's that? Who's live?
You got Brett. You've got Vicky. That's Pinay, exotic Pinay,
Uh,
uh, and Adrian. I think Adrian's doing a live stream as well.
Brother Adrian.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God, I missed that. I was sleeping. Yeah, cause usually I always turn on my laptop. I have on my phone, but I use the Doris one. So
yeah, yeah.
usually I don't even subscribe to any there, because all I want that is for watching some stuff. So I
Oh, yeah,
didn't.
yeah.
Yeah, if I switch to Peter Door, that's the time I can see my friends is live streaming. Because
Right.
if I'm signing in my phone with Peter Door World, it's gonna be noisy, brother.
Yes. Yeah.
That's why I don't like it, especially when I'm taking a nap, or my husband is here. He doesn't like
Yeah.
the sound. Tit, tit.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
if you muted it, still you have a lot of notification though.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why I just use my laptop. So sometimes I could not see people do the live streaming. But yesterday, good thing, because when I turned on my laptop, I saw this just go. Oh, she has only 2 viewers. So I joined her live streaming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I only have you, brother. I think my twin, Mas Batinya Nanay vlog, she's sleeping already. Because it's
Is that
already,
your real twin?
yeah,
Oh, it is. All right.
yeah,
Okay.
she's my real twin. I think they're in the Philippines right now. It's almost 2 o'clock, brother. She said she gonna sleep
Uh,
na. Just,
yeah.
saw me
Yeah.
doing my life. So she just say hi. She
That's
told me like,
nice.
keep talking, keep talking. Sometimes she joined me, brother, but when she joined me, she fully asleep. We heard her snoring. And Brother Happy said like, Doris, maybe you should muted her because I think she fully asleep. I go, yep, she's sleeping. That's the problem when you have a different time.
Yes, yes, it's difficult. Yeah,
Yeah.
very difficult.
But good thing for us, brother, you is just an hours, right? Like few hours, not like half
Yeah,
half day of
that's right.
different time. Yeah. Because I think in the Philippines, like 14 hours.
Is it
There,
really? Oh,
yeah,
oh
14 hours here in Texas. Like example, brother. Today is Wednesday in afternoon. There,
yeah.
it's early in the morning of Thursday.
Oh, right.
So
Okay.
if it's night Wednesday here, it means Thursday morning in the Philippines. So it's just like
Yeah,
maybe half of the day.
yeah, yeah,
Yes, it's very that's the when when I met my husband, I was planning to continue my college there, but I was thinking if I'm studying there, that's night in Texas, and that's the time we can talk because at during the morning in here in Texas, she's
yeah,
working.
yeah.
So I sacrificed my education, what you call it. So for that, so we can have a communication.
Yeah.
Cause I think it's better you have like communication than like not really because maybe one of you gonna be give up or who knows. That's
Well,
just it's
that's the thing. That's what I've always said, Doris. Communication is the most important in an LDR. You know, the more you can
yeah
speak and keep in touch, the better.
yeah. Yeah, that's right. I agree with that, brother. That's why even I have a chance to study. I was thinking about that, like if I go to study, of course I'm gonna be busy. I'm gonna be stressed for the school, like that,
Yeah.
like this. So I don't know. So you know what? I do study, but it's not about like a vocational something like that.
Yes.
So
Oh,
it's
right.
just like
Right. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So when he's already sleeping, we have a school with my sister. She go with me, and we call it as for the TISDA. I don't
All
know if
right.
you're familiar for the TISDA. It's just a government, I think, offer for the people that wants to have a certificate only. So
Yeah.
we study housekeeping,
All
housekeeping
right. Yeah.
study,
That's
and
all right. Yeah.
also they want us to if we want also for how you call it a culinary thing like maybe it's
Yeah. A
not
cook or a chef.
full.
A
Oh,
cook
it's
or
not. It's,
yeah.
yeah, it just give you a tips of
Yeah.
for how to prepare next. So I know how to prepare the bed setups.
Yeah.
I have a how you call the certificate in situ, something you called it.
Right.
But I think
Yeah.
that yeah, but I think that one have an expiration. So if you wanna renew or like that. So I was
Yeah.
thinking like that. I continue that, but it's just I don't know if it's just like 3 months only of study. That's it. So I continue. But now I don't know, brother. I was thinking like maybe I wanna study even just here how you put like vocational or something like here certificate so you can apply.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it's a but I'm still thinking. I'm not sure because it's really hard when you have a kid and you have to also to do his uh activities because
Yeah.
I feel like I'm student also. I'm learning.
Well, you're going to be learning with you are. You're going to be learning with your child. I did when I
Yeah,
had my kids. You learn something different, you know,
yeah. You're right.
because education doesn't stay the same every year. It changes. So there's always something different.
Changes.
Yeah,
And honestly, brother, the one for his math, I feel like I remember I studied that when I was like maybe high school. What the heck?
yeah,
Because if my husband and I we're almost 15 years togetherness, like 2 years for BF, and we're
right,
turning
yeah,
13 years this December for being married. So it's like 15 years. So I stepped
yeah,
a long time ago. So it's just like
yeah,
it's very different. Like maybe
yeah,
more than 20 years now, you know? I
yeah,
stopped my that's it's really hard because you have to refresh all your you learn from the past, for
yeah,
math. solving math like that. Do you know that sometimes I ask brother Chris about math? Because sometimes I don't know how to figure out it. But now, good thing sometimes sometimes brother, when my son is on the online, I was listening, so I was learning, so it's easy for me to teach him. Okay, baby, if
Yeah.
you did not get how to solve this problem, okay, this is how you do it, like this. I'm
Right.
learning also, my God, and he's happy because he has like an activities or homework to finish to pass today or before midnight, like that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we do that at night after he will have dinner, and he got answer all correct. Mommy, I'm so proud of myself. Wow, that's good because I'm teaching how to do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes he has only one mistake. He go, that's okay, baby. You don't have to always be perfect.
No, no, that's it. I mean,
But
you,
I enjoy also, and I think but it's very different when you are at home because most of the time I think he just thinking about playing or watching something. So
yeah,
you have to focus on your school, so you have to guide him also. My God,
yes, because physically going to school, you're gonna sit there with all your friends, and you do learn. But when you're at home, there's too many distractions.
yeah,
So you have
yeah.
to be you have to be a strict teacher, Doris.
I know. Sometimes I do that, brother.
Yeah.
I do that too. Sometimes when it's started like when is his school like September? I think that's the first when they started first month. I think when they started their online classes, he's crying sometimes. Mommy, you're stressing me, and I told him, me too. You're stressing me too.
That's right.
Your
Yeah.
teacher contacting me, contacted me if you miss some activities to do like this or homework. Sometimes
Yeah.
if he miss like that, I did not tell to my husband because I'm gonna be grounded. I said like, baby, you have to be, 'cause, if I'm gonna tell it to your daddy, you're gonna be going, oh no, mom, you have to listen. That's for your own good, not for me, not for
Yeah.
your daddy. That's for your future. That's what I always tell him. What did you expect for 9 years old brother? My God.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
their mind is all wants to, but he's a smart kid, brother.
Yeah.
That's what I told him. Baby,
Mm,
it's better for you to focus on your study because if you go to college, you have a good opportunity for become a scholar and maybe it's
yeah.
less for us
Yeah.
for expenses.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
her,
Because
I
it's
think,
quite education, higher education in America is a lot of money, isn't it? It costs a lot of
it's a
money.
lot. Yeah, it's a lot, brother. It's a lot of money. So, some people finish their college. This is a lot borrowed for death
Yeah. Yeah.
because they continue their college and they just loan, 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 loan. But if you
Yeah.
are a scholar, brother, like every semester, I think you will receive
Yeah.
example 20,000. So at least if your college is worth of like example 100,000, so at least it's minus for 20,000 of worries.
Yeah. Yep.
Pay for
Yep.
your some example if you're renting a dorm for you because that's near to your school or something like that for your food like just for us it's less for our expenses also it's help a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
but But that's what I was praying. But anyway, that's what my husband and I talking about. Like maybe we should start for him for savings for his college. That's why even we want some kids when we're thinking about like,
Yeah. Yeah.
are we, can we afford to, to give them a good future or to send them to school, college?
Yeah. I know. I know. But the other thing is as well, Doris. I mean, you can make your way in life without going to college as well. You
Yeah.
can make it, but unfortunately, You don't get paid as much because you're not as qualified. But it depends what you want out of life, doesn't it?
Uh huh.
Really. Well, they say like the American dream. If you want the American dream, you've got to study and work for it. Well, that's fair enough.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah. And when he's growing, I told to my husband, can I work? Like, so, well, mommy, if you think about it, if we're gonna work, then we have to pay someone to taking care of our son, and
Yeah,
we're not sure if they taking care of our son really good, like you as a mom, like that. And
that's
then what
right. Yeah.
what if they're hitting our son and he's scared to tell us? We're paying them to hitting our son. That's what you want?
Yeah, you're worrying too much.
Yeah,
Worrying
that's my
too much.
husband is thinking about that. And then he said like, okay, Doris, but it's better for you not to work, since if like if you work, and I think most of our salary is paying for someone, we don't have any savings. It's just like it's useless
Yeah,
anyway. You're working and all your salary goes to pay for someone taking care of our salary,
Eh,
something like
yeah,
that.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And then he has a coworker. She got pregnant, so and then after that she did not go back to work because that lady and the husband talk about if she's coming back for work, like, and they pay someone to watch or daycare like that. And then when they maybe calculate how the expenses of every month for that, it's almost the same of salary of that
Yeah,
lady. I said, oh, she did not continue working though, instead of
yeah.
paying
I
for
know it's
daycare.
true. Yeah, yeah.
Hi, sis Francesca! Kamusta, sis? Ayan, sisi, kamusta? Yeah. So that's why, brother, I think even I want to work, still I can't, because even you said you can pay for car, it's gonna be useless because all your salary is the same with the paying for the car. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so I don't know. So I have to wait until maybe he can be like 16 or something. I can maybe work, brother, even a part-time job, because if he's 16, he can stay or leave. You can leave him in the house alone, right?
That's right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but if I think it's not allowed here in America until they're 16 or 14. But maybe it's better 16 at least, kind of like that.
Hmm.
You can go work na. And maybe
Yeah, but
when he's
like,
16 years old, he's already high school, right? Yeah, I think he's a
yeah,
high
yeah,
school.
yeah.
So maybe he can drive na, brother. Maybe my husband can teach him how to drive, and then while I'm working, he can go home with using his car, like on car.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
So I can work. It's really hard though, because if you don't have family to watch your kid, brother, like, hey, can you watch
Yeah,
my like example my mom? But it's really hard because I have to work and leave my son. But you don't have a family in here. All you have to do is just like you have to stay with them. Like stay with your son or your kid. He has a hard time sometimes to sleep at his own room na, brother. When we have this room, he
oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
scared because before we just sleep together in that, because we have only two rooms in this house. Before this, in our DIY room, before this one is becomes a stock room of my mother-in-law. So
well,
me
yeah,
and my
that's
husband
understandable. Yeah,
yeah, me and my husband decided to clean up all the stuff. We have a walk-in closet in this room, but that one we have some stuck in there also, and we have another closet closet in here, walk-in, and the other one is a small closet. So we put some stuff of my mother-in-law stuff on that small closet, and the other one there for my husband's stuff. It's a lot of things in here. So, oh my gosh. So at least I don't even do the vlog for this room yet. I've been busy. Like example, when we're done, my son's going back to school. So, oh my god, this is I don't even have time to edit my video. That's why sometimes I always do live streaming because I don't have a video to upload.
yeah, yeah,
So that's what happened, brother. When you are monetized, you should continue upload, because or else you're gonna lose it. It's it's gonna be not worth it. I think to like useless your effort for gaining what's ours, and then you're gonna lose it.
yeah. That's you're exactly right. I mean, I keep saying to people, you know, that they're striving to get monetized. They want watch hours. They want to get monetized, but they don't
Yeah.
realize after that you still got to work just as hard,
Oh yeah,
just as
yeah,
hard.
you are right. You are right, brother. And you have to like some people, like example, if I am a big blogger or big time blogger, you pay
Yeah.
someone to edit your video, brother. Like example,
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna blogging and keep blogging, and I pay someone to edit all my videos. Not like me, like I'm a small blogger. I have to
Yeah.
blog, I have to edit, I have to do live streaming. Like it's a lot of
Yeah. It's a lot of extra work. Yeah.
yeah.
But it was interesting. I was listening to Brett today, and it was interesting because he said about people watching him in the background, you know, and he said he'd rather people be on and well, of course you would, but
Uh,
at least he's getting his watch hours. If he didn't have people in the background,
uh,
his his hours he wouldn't be monetized. You know?
yeah, yeah. You know what I mean, brother?
Yeah,
Because his mind is because in his mind, brother, he appreciate the people is doing to come up, to come up in the panel. You don't realize that he get a lot of watch hours for people staying in chat,
yeah, yeah,
and you don't realize that people could not come up because maybe they're busy.
yeah, yeah. But that's just, I mean, that's just Brett. I mean, I can understand it to a certain extent, but sometimes it gets a bit uh, too much for me. You know? Really?
His LS, and every time I did not come up, he saw me to other live streaming. He just making uh, a drama there.
Yeah,
Like Doris did not show up. Like I ignore it
yeah,
na lang, brother, because I'm tired of it. I'm just ignoring it. Just
yeah.
I did not. I pretend I did not see it. I don't because I don't want to reply.
Well, that's it. I mean, you know, I know, I do understand where he's coming from, but he's got to understand people like to go and visit other friends as well. You know?
Yeah, but example, if I could not come up, it's just because that's the only time that I did not come up. Most of the time when I show up, it's just like have a problem only that I could not
Yeah.
do it anymore. But I'm still in the chat. I'm good, Cece, and you? Oh, I'm doing great, Sis Francisci. Hindi ka nag-LS?
Yeah, Cheryl done an LS earlier.
Oh, Sis Lyrich?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Cece. Alam mo na.
No, it's
Oh,
in the
sino?
middle of the night. It's in the middle of the night for you, Doris.
Ah,
You know?
yeah.
I mean, she probably live streams. You're 6 hours ahead of me, I think. So it's
Ah.
probably about 3 o'clock in the morning when she live streams for you.
Oh, I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes she sends a message like about like 1 o'clock or before mid. I
Yeah.
mean, after midnight. So shoot, I'm already sleeping in bed
Yeah.
because of the time difference, brother.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a hard time. You have a different time, and then your friends is doing live streaming.
No, it's difficult. I mean, not everybody can be everywhere every time. You know. I think I've been on about 4 or 5 live streams today, and my internet's just stopped.
You're
And
you're
then I,
you're wow. You need you
you know,
you need you you deserve to get a reward for being a so very supportive. One day,
no, I just enjoy having fun. I
one day
enjoy talking to people.
if I can travel to, are you are in France or UK? I forgot.
I'm in France.
Ah, okay, you're in the France.
Yeah,
One day if I can travel to France, I will treat you there. We
that's
go
it.
to a
Yeah,
restaurant, just like
yeah.
better. You deserve it. I hope because of this crazy stuff, I hope people can travel now. I think they have a problem. My friend, she's how you call it? She's working at home, but sometimes mostly she just travel most of the time. But
All right. Yeah.
because of this stuff, crisis stuff, so
Yeah.
staying most of the time is at home. So it's really different because she loves travel because you can earn, I think, timeshare, how you call that, you earn points, and then you can sometimes you can use as a you can travel to some places which is you can use your points and it's less for your expenses.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know about
Yeah.
the timesharing. Oh, I don't know how you call that thing. Timeshare.
Well, timeshare is where you buy a part of an apartment. You know, so you can use it.
Oh, okay. I hear about really earn points or something like that, like that. Like example in the hotel, if you earn, you can use that one, and maybe
Yeah.
sometimes you need to pay for your hotel room because you can use that points, something like that.
Yes. Sometimes you can. I think there's a company what does point scheme. So every time you buy something from a particular store or a gas station, you get points on your card.
Oh, okay. Ah, okay. Now I know. I'm making for dinner butter is a bit sweet. I started my beef for dinner. It's a how you call it, beef soup.
Oh yeah, nice.
So I just put it in the stove and make it softer before I put
Yeah,
the vegetables. yesterday I yesterday I made a barbecue no, the lemon chicken.
oh yeah,
Yeah, and then I saved some for my husband's lunch today. Sunday I made a beef calderita,
uh-huh.
and then today I just decided to make a beef soup since my husband have a sinus problem because of this allergies going on. He has a
Yeah,
sinus. So maybe it's good to have some soup too,
right,
like
yeah, yeah,
you know. So I put some ginger in it, brother. So it's gonna have a little spice.
yeah, yeah.
I like ginger.
Yeah, I like ginger as well, yeah. It's nice.
It smell good also, right? When you put that on your soup, smell
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
It's just a lemongrass. If I have a lemongrass, I love that for the soup also. It's really good. Tastes good.
Yeah, ginger and lemongrass and that is used in a lot of Thai cooking as well. Thailand cooking, yeah.
Ah, yeah. Sometimes I make a spaghetti. I think I make a spaghetti. I made a
Yeah,
spaghetti I think last week. I'm not sure. Yeah. I don't know this week if I'm gonna make a spaghetti. Usually I do the helper burger. Ano? Helper? Yeah, it's a helper. Like a
yeah,
pasta. You put grounds ground meat like beef or something. And then they also have a mix on the sachet
yeah.
and then add some milk or hot water on it. That's it. Sometimes I do that also. But I think if I'm gonna study, brother, I'm gonna study about culinary. It's all about cooking.
Yes, yeah.
My
Yeah, because
husband's
a
what
lot
is
of
that?
it's to do with, a lot of it's to do with nutrition as well. When you study culinary stuff, it's to do with
Yeah,
nutrition, healthy
yeah.
healthy eating, and
Mm-hmm. You're right. I want that kind of. I was thinking culinary because that's what I heard about some celebrity. She loved cooking. She said like I studied culinary because I was thinking like sometimes if you don't know how to cook, you can cook like most of your every week is the same recipe like that. Your family gonna get tired of it. So that's why I decided to study culinary and learn
Yeah.
about food is like this, like that. And now they're happy every time I make a food, or they're just excited. What our food, or what our dinner, lunch, or what, something they're excited, and it makes me happy. That's the lady said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excited, the family excited for.
I mean, there's so many dishes you can make from around the world. You know, there's
Yeah.
so many things you can do.
What is famous in France? I mean, the recipe that it's popular in France.
There's something called cassoulet,
Oh, what is that
and then
kind?
cassoulet is pork. It's like chorizo sausage, beans, chickpeas, that sort of thing. It's like a
Oh,
stew.
wow,
Like a stew.
sounds good, right?
Mm, nice, nice, very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Have you tried Filipino food before, brother?
No, I haven't. No, not yet. No, but I'm
Ah,
going to
okay.
soon.
But in France, is this in a restaurant like owned by Filipino?
I haven't seen any Filipino restaurants in where I am in this area.
Oh, okay. But during the time you're in traveling, like you told me, like you traveled to what's that, Vietnam before or
I've,
Thailand?
I've,
I forgot.
Thailand. I went to Thailand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, they have Asian food. Do you like Asian food? Have you tried
Yes.
there?
Yeah. Yes. Nice. Yeah. I like Thai food. Yeah.
Yeah. My husband's favorite is Vietnamese food.
Oh,
He loves it.
Vietnamese. Yeah.
We have we have a lot of Asian restaurant here in Texas, brother. So he tried Vietnamese food, Filipino
Yeah.
food. The funny things, because I was in the Philippines, he already looking for Filipino restaurant, Filipino store. He's preparing when I go here, when I miss Filipino. So I was noticed like when I arrived here, I said, Mommy, do you want to go to Filipino? He already know the restaurant, the place. Wow, he searched for me, that brother. Even the
Right.
Jollibee, he's the one tell me about. Mommy, do you know that they're building a Jollibee in here? And they so what? So go, yeah. And now
Jolly
he
good.
heard about they have another Jollibee. How you branch of Jollibee? I think in here in Texas again. Like example, 2 hours away from us. So go, wow, they're growing there in Texas. Yeah,
Mm.
he's the one told me everything. I don't even know about that. I'm Filipino, but he know what's going on. Well, that's a good one.
Is there a big Filipino community where you are, Doris? Or
They
do
have
you
a
have?
lot of brother.
Yeah.
They have a lot of Filipino in here, brother. They have also a Christmas party in here.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, yeah. But what is that? I stopped, attending na of
Yeah.
Filipino. Yeah, it's too much crowded places, crowded peoples. Just all going is chismis. I don't like it.
Oh, you're right. Chismus. Yeah.
When you talk with somebody, it's like you don't know that you're talking about behind your back.
Yeah.
Oh, we have someone in here. My God. Oh
Oh,
my
hi
God.
there, Terry.
Brother Chris. I thought it's brother Adrian. Oh my
Oh,
Hey, Chris.
whoops, I
All right.
forgot to change the name.
God. Adrian, you
Sorry.
Chris.
Wait.
Brother Chris. Dikit na. Please dikit to brother Terry.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, I was thinking about who's this? I thought it's brother Adrian. And
Yeah. Nathan. Oh,
how
you've
you
got
doing,
an.
brother Chris?
He's got another. He's got a different picture.
Yeah, it looks good on him.
Yeah.
My God, how's Australia na? I miss brother Chris na. One of the good friends in YT.
That doesn't look like Adrian. What the heck?
No, I mean, when you come up, it's kind of blurry, right? It's kind of blurry until you're ready. I can click that you can go here in my panel, you know.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's why
I-
I saw only your name, so it's kind of blurry your face. And sometimes Brother Adrian have kind of like figure like that. Sometimes you know when he's joining, you know what I mean. So I thought,
Oh. Okay.
yeah. And then when you share, of course, it's Brother Chris, because I was who's this? I just focusing on the name. So who's this Chris? Oh, Adrian and then Brother Armani. How you doing,
Yeah, I was
Brother Armani?
giving Adrian a hard time in the other chat.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, he just ended his stream. Oh no, sorry, we were in Exotic. I apologize. We were in Adrian, then
Oh.
we transferred to Exotic, and then I saw you
Ah,
online. Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here with you folk.
Thank you, Brother Chris.
Hey, you're not sitting on something again, are you, Chris?
I don't think so. Let me check.
Sounds like a girl. Ah.
I think I got some lasagna stuck up my butthole.
Oh my god.
How's your work at Armani? I didn't think Armani had a job.
I think he told me he's working, so sometimes he has off. I don't know what day that, but sometimes he has work.
Yeah, I don't know what to believe on YouTube anymore. Sometimes people have work, sometimes they don't. I don't know what's going on.
Oh my god. Oh, sure, oi, brother.
Hey Doris, did you hear me do all the different accents?
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
oh, you have? Oh, okay.
I heard that.
Yeah.
That's why I was laughing in here. Sounds like, I don't know. Brother Chris, is that true?
What?
Letter B
What?
is call you names.
Who?
Letter, I don't know where's the private in here. How can I see the private message to type?
You just type in StreamYard.
No, I don't want. I want in the private in here. But
Oh,
I
you
cannot see the run. I
No,
cannot see.
StreamYard is
Yes,
private.
yes, Doris, I can answer the question. Yes, it's true.
Oh, it's your brother. You're there.
I didn't
Oh.
even hear the question. What did she ask?
She said someone had a go at you on StreamYard.
Oh
little
yeah,
while
it's the
ago.
same. It's the same guy who did it to you.
Yeah, I told you that, right? I give you
yeah, yeah.
warning before.
Yeah, I already know. But
Now you know what I mean.
yeah,
Anyway, Chris loves too. Wow. Okay, you changed to from being a mistress to Chris loves
yeah,
too.
because that was for the other stream. That's why I just forgot to change the
Okay.
name.
Yeah, someone told me about that, and I said, "What? Brother Chris is being, like very supportive." And I said, "Why did he do that to me?"
Yeah, you should have watched it. It's actually hilarious.
No, because I was busy, brother. You know when I think, yeah, I did not active for almost 2 weeks. I think I don't know. I did not active because I was focusing on the studying and you know the one that
Yeah, I know. I
I passed.
understand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I studied that thing.
Did you hear a good news, Chris?
About the citizenship?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I already congratulated.
Yeah, I
him.
think he's there in my premiere. Brother Chris is there. So
Oh, right.
but most of the people think I'm pregnant. But I hope I'm pregnant soon.
What?
Yeah, people think I'm pregnant because usually people think about when you said you have a blessing, they thought that you're pregnant, right, Brother Terry? When you said, "Okay, thank you for another blessing," and they thought it's a baby blessing.
No, it's something.
I was the-
No, I said that, Doris, because I saw on Instagram about something about being preggers. And I thought, what's going on?
Yeah, in my Facebook, brother, I put like question mark, preggy and working, something like that. Like
Mm.
And I have a question mark. But I post that on Facebook and people say, congratulations, Dito, that I'm pregnant. Oh, I hope it's a baby girl. Sure.
Because you have a boy, so you want a girl.
Yeah, that's what they want. They want, even my family want me to have a baby girl. It's not easy. I
Yeah, but
experienced, huh?
oh, whoops. But the question is, what do you want?
I don't know. 'Cause, honestly, brother, when I had a baby, when I have my son, I was
Mm.
alone. It's really hard for me to be, no one taking care of me. Sometimes I want to go to the restroom. My body is so tired and in pain. And I have a dextrose. I was alone in the hospital because my husband need to work. He said he just called the nurse, but I mean, I'm shy to always call the nurse. So I just grab my dextrose and walk. Sometimes I can pee already before I can arrive to the restroom.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
really
wow.
hard. And when I get at home, I'm still alone. No one taking care of my food. I'm the one making my food. Like it's really hard. That's why I said, if I want another baby, hope I have one family in here to taking care of me because it's really hard for me, brother.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can force my husband to taking care because he has work to do. I'm the one lack of sleep at night because my husband could not be. He needs to sleep because he needs to work the next day. So my sons woke up like 11 until 8 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I miss my breakfast because the time that he can go back to sleep 8 o'clock in the morning. Me too. I need to sleep and I woke up like 1 o'clock to have my lunch now. That's how hard.
Yeah, that's
But
why I have a lot of respect for women because they've got they've got all the responsibility, of having kids, giving birth,
no.
having the monthly,
Mm.
red tide, and all the other
My
crap
God,
they have
it's
to go
really
through.
hard. It's really painful. Now that I'm
Yeah,
in 30s, rather when I'm 30s, I'm in the pain every time I have that monthly problem for the woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
I have
man.
that problem. I have a headache. Like, last week I thought I'm pregnant because I have a dizziness problem. I have kind my head is something wrong. And then my mountain is hurting. God, what is this? And then
Your
Your
yesterday,
mountains
mountain.
yesterday, I don't want to
Bruce.
mention
Her
it,
boobs
but
are hurting. Yeah.
yesterday I have the monthly period. God dang, that's why I get a headache. I have it's really hard. It's really hard. I have a like how you called it uh abdomen pain also. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, abdominal aches. Yeah.
yeah, and people don't realize that it's really hard for the woman. Sometimes I said like I hope I'm menopause, but people say that it's bad when you're menopause. It's better for you to have a monthly like that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I wouldn't know what the difference is.
Really, that's why my mom told me, Doris, you need another baby. Mom, I want, but I don't think so. I can handle because I'm gonna go back to like he's already 9 years old. I'm gonna go back again, starting and like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you've got to really think about it first because having kids is a huge responsibility and the costs associated with having kids. So you have to really have a hard think about it with your husband and really,
That's what we're thinking about. Like we're thinking
yeah.
about sending our son to school for college. Like for his future. Are we can we afford to send? We have more kids. Like that.
Do you get benefits if you have kids in the US? Like, do you get some kind of payment or something or not?
No, honestly, brother, if you have a low income or if you have like this, maybe you can have for the kids. But my husband, we don't have that. You know,
Yeah.
benefits you
Hello,
said.
Gene Hartman's in the chat. Hello.
Jane, it's
Hello
been a long
there.
time.
Hello,
Ano daw,
Jane.
mountain? Yeah, I use that mountain para hindi naman
Oh
masagwa
no, yeah, the
pakinggan.
mountain. Yeah.
They already know about the mountain.
Yeah, I know about
Yeah,
mountains.
K2 and Mount Everest.
I'm a mountain climber. Yeah, I like mountains. Yeah.
Some is just like Everest, Mount Everest. Some is just like on the low ground.
That's right. Yeah, molehills. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
happened to Terry's microphone? It sounds different.
My microphone, is it
Yeah, it sounds like
But,
muffled or
muffled?
oh,
are you
I don't
using the
know.
same microphone that you usually use?
That's just this.
Oh
the
wait, it's better
laptop.
now. It's better now.
All right.
Maybe
Oh.
Brother Terry is eating dinner. That's why.
Oh yeah, he's probably far away from the microphone.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I was eating just now. Yeah.
why.
Eating his lasagna.
No, I had that earlier. But
Yeah, I just had lasagna again because I had leftovers.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, me and Terry had the same ulam
Yeah.
today. Yeah.
Did you cook or did you
Mm.
bought it?
Nah, it's homemade.
Oh, nice.
I don't really buy food from outside.
Especially now.
I don't like processed food, so
Okay.
I don't really eat that much like hot dogs and microwave food. I don't really eat that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not good for you.
She said, akala ko anong mountain yan. Akin Chocolate Hills lang.
What?
Oh, ginamit ko yung mo. She should just, I don't know if you're familiar with Chocolate Hills. That's one of the tourist spot in Bohol.
Yeah.
Chocolate Hills, yeah. I think I've been there before. I'm not sure.
I heard that, but I haven't been in Bohol.
Yeah.
It's a very unique geographical location.
Oh my God, I miss Philippines, especially now it's Christmas time. Oh my God, 2 more months. It's already Christmas.
Yeah, this year has, for me, this year's been going pretty slow, to be honest.
Yeah. Very.
You're
slow,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we feel it. Si Sarah! Kamusta si Sarah? Hello, Sissy. It's Sarah GT. Yeah. And
Hello.
dito si Sarah. Si
It's
Sarah.
Sarah or Sarah?
Hello.
No, doesn't
Sarah.
Has it got a H on the end or is it just an A?
No, there's a H.
With
I think
H.
that's
Yes,
Sarah.
it's Sarah then.
Sarah with H.
Oh, is it?
Sarah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sarah. Yeah.
Because I think Sarah is SARA,
Some people,
Sarah,
some
and then
people,
Sarah is H.
some people do the, how you call that, they're
The
spelling like,
accent?
no, they're spelling with letter, put some
Yeah.
letter
Well, what it is the
H
one with a H.
and sometimes
the one-
without.
Yeah. The one with a H is more of a biblical name. The one without is a modern name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perhaps. I'm not really sure. But
I think
My
you're
daughter's-
friends with
I
Brother
called-
Terry, right?
I called my daughter Sarah, but without the H.
Are you
okay.
dikit na Brother Terry with si Sarah?
Yeah, she's very sticky.
I would like to dick it with Sarah. Hold on, let's have a look.
It's me, Sarah GT. Yeah, si Sarah GT.
Yeah.
Geronimo.
Ooh, GT, Gran Turismo. Mm.
Yeah. No, it's great tits. What are you talking about? It's not Gran Turismo. What's
Oh my god. Oh
Sorry.
man.
Kamusta sis yung school ng ano mo, online classes ng kid mo?
Online classes.
I think she's in America also. I forgot her what state si Sarah Steve.
Hmm.
I think I was on a panel with Sarah. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
She's my old friend, Brother Terry. She's
Yeah.
I think she's friend with Ma'am Shiib Kalma and other old
Oh
friends.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, Mamshi Eve.
Yeah.
Just joining you guys. Dikit is not required. Aw, that's unfortunate. West Virginia.
Oh yeah, West Virginia. I love that song.
Let
Yeah.
it
Love it.
on.
Brother Terry always singing that song. Oh my God, that's why I never forget the West Virginia.
Yeah, as soon as I saw it, I remember the song.
Just joining you guys. Dikit is not required. You need to have a dikit, sis. Ano.
Yeah.
Some people have a hard time for the dikit because the next day it's gone.
Yeah, usually the men just run away,
Brother
right?
Terry, why are you laughing, huh?
I don't know.
I mean,
That's human behavior, right? When the men they get the dikit, they just leave.
No, I mean the the saddest thing, the banana, the
Where's this conversation
I mean
going?
to sub nila, to subscribe.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, now it's really hard because like when you subscribe and then the next day it's gone. But I saw some
yeah.
friends, they're increasing the subscription, and then what happened to me? Because every time someone subscribed to my channel, the next day it's less. It's
Yeah,
very,
they've gone.
Oh,
nah, it's losing. What
that's
the heck?
weird.
Yeah, it's for my kid is still at school, ready to pick her up in bus stop in 30 minutes. Ah, okay, si
Oh, right.
Sarah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Kaya mahirap
Mangis.
mangisda sis kasi mga paa. What's mangisda? What's that?
Mangisda is fishing, like
Ah,
fish.
fishing. Okay.
Yeah,
Ah,
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that word.
paasa.
man,
Oo, sis,
man,
yung, oo, yun nga. Kaya parang ayaw ko na, parang ayaw ko na nga mangisda. Pero yung iba nakita ko, nagtataas ng ano nila. Sabi ko, parang hindi naman natatanggal yung sa akin. Isa lang nga yung nakadikit, tinanggal ko.
Doesn't Gene Hartman spend a lot of time with Becca?
Yeah, she's an
Or
uh,
am
old
I
friend also.
mistaken? Wait.
No,
What's
sis
so
Jean Hartman, yeah. She's friends of Sharp.
Rebecca?
Ann Sharp,
Rebecca.
yes.
Ah, Aunt Sharp. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
it's Rebecca Cubits.
QB.
QB,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah. She.
that's what I thought. I see her a lot in
You know,
there.
I haven't joined her LS too. It's been a long time now.
Yeah, I've known
Tried to
I've
catch
known her
her.
for quite a
We have a
while.
different
Yeah.
time. But yeah. Well, if I saw her live streaming, and maybe I'll try to join. But usually she do her live streaming like single, like in YouTube. That
Yeah,
type of stream, right?
Rebecca's doing a live stream every day for a month now. She's got to set herself a challenge.
Oh,
What
really?
time does she do it? I don't notice when she goes online.
I'm not. She does it different times.
Oh.
Different times, Chris. You know,
Oh, that's a shame because then it'll be hard to find her.
because the last,
Because
I
I'm
think
not
the
always.
last two, yeah, the last two times it was Streamyard, and it was real fun because Malal Martin was there, you know, as well.
Ah,
So
Meilu. Yeah.
she's always a laugh.
Oo nga, sis.
Oh, she said the people that the one that subscribe you, they don't even watch. That's why the YouTube removed their subscription. You should watch first before you click the kit.
Mm. Yeah, but some people like they watch you once and then they're busy with life. You know,
Yeah, I don't know.
people don't
No,
realize like
I mean, she's saying about example. I go to your channel and then I just click subscribe. Don't even watch even just 3 minutes or 1 minute of your video, because now I think it's you're obliged to watch even 1 minute or 2 minutes, or you finish one of it before you hit subscribe. And then it's up to you if you're gonna continue watching. The next day or the next month, like that. But before you click subscribe, you should watch first. Maybe
but
that's
just
what.
remember, sis, there's no obligation for you
Maybe
No.
to
that's what
go
she's saying.
to go to anyone's channel or to watch anyone's videos. If you're in the mood, if you like their content, just
Yeah.
watch it. You shouldn't
Yeah, maybe
force
that's what she
yourself.
said. It's hard to fishing now because people just hit the kit without watching, and you're losing them because YouTube is removing your subscription. That's what she said.
Yeah, but just don't worry about those ones because if you always worry about those people, then you'll just always be stressed out.
Yeah, you're right.
You just
Correct.
need to focus on your own content, and if it's entertaining or
Yeah.
people will come.
If they
I don't
don't,
understand why people don't understand that. It's such a simple concept. Make good
Mm.
content, people will
Correct.
come. Bring good vibes, people will
Yeah.
come. When you start bringing drama,
Yeah.
people will leave. Simple.
Correct. Now brother.
It's not rocket
But
science, for goodness sakes.
honestly, in reality, the people that loves drama, that's the people a lot of friends. The people that like very honest, that's the people losing friends.
Yeah, that's the problem, because
Yeah, in reality, because people don't understand you. They understand the people that making stories. Drama king and drama queen. Telling to their friends like this person is like this, and then that's friends
Yeah.
and such you because they believe what that people said about you, but they don't understand the real story.
yeah,
Mhm.
but those people are not worth it because they don't have the intellectual capacity to analyze the situation and figure
Correct.
out what's the truth and what's false, who's making bola bola, who's telling you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those kind of people, you don't need those people in your streams.
Yeah.
Just focus on the good people and the content, and that's it.
I only have one brother Terry earlier. We enjoy him. Like it's like it's not all about how many people's watching. Anyway, just because the people that always there for you and enjoy your company.
I would rather
Hmm.
have if I had a channel and there was 5 people in there on
No, I
every
was
stream, and
sleeping
they
already.
always make jokes and have a good time. I'd rather
Yeah,
have 5 people than have 30 people that make drama every day.
Correct.
that's right. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not the
Yeah.
numbers; it's the attracting genuine viewers and friends. That's what this is
Yeah.
all
That's
about.
why you always join to Brother Happy. Brother Happy is a good vibes kind of a friend.
Yeah, I went on his panel and we sang like ACDC and we had a good time, man. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I
mm,
yeah.
want.
He,
I want
he
to have
doesn't like
fun.
drama also. He's
Nah,
avoiding
man.
drama. I thought less is more. Same thing with friends. No pressure.
yeah. There's
Kalimutan
one
ko.
channel has been taken, one drama bloke's been taken down today, isn't it?
Today.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know about that.
or yesterday. F. He's, he's a bit of a slob and he's fat. Let's put it that way.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
It's gone.
It's probably associated with drama. That's probably the reason.
Yes, very much so. Yeah.
Brother Sean. Hello, CC Peter the World. The Brother Sean is a very good friend also.
What? I'm being
And
funny right now, Sean. He said, "Hello, bro. Chris, too funny always."
Yeah.
I'm actually being serious for once.
Yeah.
sometimes,
Yeah, sometimes you got to be serious. You can't
sometimes,
Mm.
joke
it's
around
called
all the time.
balance. It
Yeah, you
depends
got to.
for the mood or the Brother Sean is very super.
Yeah,
Like I say in one of my video, be happy for what you have in life. Yes, correct. I agree with that, Brother
Yeah.
Sean. How are you, Brother Sean?
I'm sure he's doing fine. He's always happy.
Yeah, he's always fine. Yeah.
In today's society, you're only relevant lots when you have lots of viewers, and that's a very sad way of thinking.
Yep. It's true. Mm.
Yeah, but it's all about your attitude as a host and how you look at things. So just I don't know. I think people are too focused on trying to make money on YouTube when in fact they should try to have fun, make friends, and then if they become famous, then
Yeah. Yeah.
that's good. That's a bonus. But to come on here and just looking at the numbers all the time, that's a stressful way of trying to build your channel.
Yeah, I was talking to Doris about that earlier before you come in. I mean, there's loads and loads and loads of people stressing and stressing and stressing about getting these watch hours, but they
Mm.
don't realise you've got to keep that up. After you've got that, you've still got to keep it up. You know?
Yeah, it's
Brother
consistency. You can't.
Happy Third World, Chris and Terry.
Hey,
Hello,
how you doing?
who's that? Oh, Happy.
Brother Happy. He's
Yeah, Happy.
working, he's busy.
Oh yeah, he's probably working. Yeah.
Working. I think he's the very fat.
Masipag? Masipag?
Oh, masipag. Very
Yeah.
masipag. Nothing kadikit.
Yeah, I would be always working if I worked in a brothel, wouldn't you, Chris? You know?
Yeah,
That
you
right,
got to
Happy?
do what you love, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, plenty of ticket. That's what I say.
Thumb pack.
Yes, it's
What? It
and
went
in
from
today's
thumbsack to thumb pack.
society, you're only relevant when you had lot of followers, and that's a very sad way of thinking by from Itsarach. Yeah, I agree with that. Tumpak na tumpak. Maybe too. I did not count any. You know how many people. It's just the people that appreciate you and they're good. Bring best in you, like good vibes. You know, like that.
Yeah, yeah,
When it's crowded, that's the start of drama, brother. When it's crowded, honestly. People
it's
have
just
different motivation joining YouTube. For some, it's all about money. Kaya isda and dikit pa more from it.
yeah.
Yeah, some people.
The problem with those people are they're the ones who are not going to be successful because they don't have the
Yeah.
passion.
Oh yeah,
Usually
you're
in
right.
anything in life, if you have passion, you will succeed with hard work, determination, and consistency. But people who just focus on, oh, I want to be rich, I want to do this because it earns, I make a lot of money. Eventually, one day they'll get bored, and then they'll,
Yep.
and that's usually what happens when people get monetized. They just give up. But
Yeah.
when you get monetized, the whole point is to be consistent and to work harder to
Mm,
so
you're
that
right.
your channel will continue to grow. But people just don't get that concept for some reason.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're right.
People just want to make easy money, and people are getting lazier and lazier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because people think that because of this person's is success for this business, they're gonna copy it also because they thought they're gonna be like them. We have a different faith. We have a different, which like way of success. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be
All this.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's very, very difficult to be unique on YouTube now because everybody's done everything you can possibly think of.
Yeah.
You know,
You're right.
it's
I think jealousy, or like that people's like
yeah.
need mind like that. That's the one is it's not good to be around.
Well, I'll tell you what though, Doris, I haven't seen a lot of mud wrestling channels. You could do that. That'd be good. Do
What
some
is
mud
that?
wrestling. Mud wrestling.
Wrestling in the mud. Wrestling in the mud,
Yeah.
he means.
Oh,
Yeah.
Amy, she's doing well, fine, but she's been stressed the last few weeks days because some of her workers tested. Oh wow! Because what's
Yeah.
going on? I had a test today. She's fine and well, negative, no more. Oh, that's good. I'm happy for Sis Amy, Brother Sean Williams. Tell
Hmm.
her don't worry. Just pray. Just always pray every day before she go to work. Do you know Sis Jackie, Brother Chris? She has that last July and August
Yeah.
for,
Jackie had it. Yeah.
but she's okay.
She had what?
COVID.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was so
Yeah.
shocking.
Yeah.
Yesterday she told me about that, and I've been not active in school. Really, I didn't know that. Brother
Yeah.
Terry, knows that,
But she's always like wearing masks and social distancing. So how did you get it?
Yeah. Well, that's
because
it.
she's working. When you're working, you're a lot of customers there. But it's kind of it's a weird thing because she's been working. It's what it's
Yeah.
continuous. How you call it? Contagious.
Yeah.
Contagious.
Yeah,
Well, you could,
contagious, and you should stay at home before, or else you're gonna have someone get it from you, and then maybe it's worse for them.
yeah, but it's 99.99% of people don't die from COVID. I don't know
Oh,
why they're scaring the arse off of people all the time. You look at the statistics. Out of everyone in the world, 99.99% are okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
You
because
know?
it's not a deadly strain. It's just highly
No.
contagious. That's all. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
But
I
people
think,
panicking and stressing themselves out is weakening their immune
Yeah.
system.
rather,
And that,
we're people panicking because of whatever in the news says. Yeah,
I
the
mean,
news.
people here. I mean, our premier here in Victoria is like, we're in lockdown and there's only 7 people or 8 people or
yeah.
10 people a day that's infected, and we're in
Yeah.
lockdown. I
Yeah.
mean, what the heck?
It's
Okay, Sis
ridiculous.
Jin, thank you so much. Ingat kayo, ha.
I mean, what's 5 people gonna do?
Yeah.
Ah,
The thing is, if they know of the cases, then you isolate them cases, don't you? You don't let them
exactly.
quarantine them. Everybody else can get on with their life, can't they? Yes.
That's any person that thinks logically will say, okay, the majority of the deaths or the infections are in nursing homes, so we're going to isolate
Yeah.
that sector. We're not going to
That's
shut
right.
down the whole economy
No.
just because one sector is infected.
Hmm.
Correct.
On all the schools are shut, everybody's learning from home. It's putting too much pressure on the network
Yeah.
systems. The internet providers are struggling.
My God, I have
Oh
a
my
problem for
God, it's
that
just a
math
mess.
before, brother. But now, at least now, I can understand. Before, I just, oh my God, what's this? And then I got it. Nah, I'm learning also. I forgot it's been 20 years when I stopped schooling.
Yeah.
When you stop what? Schooling.
Yeah,
Schooling. Yeah.
schooling. It's 20 years. Because me and my husband,
Mm.
we're almost 15 years together, and, with boyfriend for 2 years. And this December, we're turning 13 years of being married. So it's just,
Wow.
yeah, it's it's just like, when you're not studying for, and for a long time, sometimes it's
Yeah.
just new for you. You forgot how this, and now because of your help, thank you so much, brother Chris. I got it. And the one that I sent you, so like, oh, I figure out also that lately. It's like, oh, this is how to do like this. Like, I watch in YouTube or search in Google, and I got it. Now he always have a perfect homework, brother,
Mm-hmm.
or sometimes one mistake only.
See, the problem is these days people get all their information and their knowledge from YouTube videos or things like that because people don't really read books anymore. You know, like when I was in
Yeah.
school, like, we
Yeah.
read books in the library. We
Yeah.
don't get all our
Okay.
information from YouTube. But nowadays, all
I was
the
gonna
kids,
say,
they get.
yeah, the research side of it has gone downhill, isn't it? The research side of education.
Yeah, like the kids nowadays, they don't really have knowledge. They just know how to look for the information, but they don't actually have the knowledge. They don't know how to apply the knowledge. They just Google everything. I mean, that's.
Yeah. You're right. In the Philippines, when we are high school or elementary, we use our brain only, our mind to calculate, to solve the problem, or paper to solve it. We don't have any gadget to look or even calculator. We use it. That's why we're active to. If you ask us about what total of this, it's easy for us to we just think about it and then answer it.
Yeah, that's why there's a lot of kids nowadays, they don't even know how to do their times tables or division, because they just rely on their phones.
Yeah.
All this
I
technology
don't
is.
know. I don't know. I don't know if you do the same thing. But if I've got some change in my pocket and I hand somebody a note plus the
Mm,
change, so they can
mm,
give me a note back, and if they're
yeah.
young, they don't. They just can't calculate it. They
Yeah,
don't.
they just.
They just don't understand. You
Yeah,
know.
you're trying to
What?
make it easier for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I ask my son, use your hand, use your fingers to count. Like that, like he's okay, he's
Yeah.
silent. Okay, mommy, I figure out how to do it. I go, yeah, you always do that. Because when during my time, I use my mind only. I was silent and thinking about solving in my mind, like, okay, this is the total. That's what we do because we don't have a calculator. We're
Yeah.
not rich when we're during my high school or college days or elementary days. Yeah,
Yeah, but it's
No.
also the parents' responsibility when their kids come home to make sure that their kids can do the times tables, division,
Yeah.
addition, and, to practice those things instead of just
my,
solely
my dad.
relying on the school.
Yeah, my dad is smart for math. He's smart, but he's usually before during the time is always assigned you because he's mechanic. So as he assigned
Yeah.
somewhere, so only my mom. My mom's she did not finish elementary because during the old times, they did not send a woman to school. Like that all time.
Yeah.
So she's not really good for that. But my dad is very good. Even when I was high school, when he's at home, I asked him, "What is this like? This like this?" He told me like this, and then I got perfect. And my teacher always loves my answer because I asked my dad. But if my mom's at home, she don't know how to answer because she's not really she's not. I think she just elementary, maybe third grade or something like that. She did not finish her elementary. She's not
But to be
really.
fair, most of the basic math that you really need in life is taught in elementary school anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
most
Yeah.
most of the mathematics they teach, like algebra and
yeah.
calculus, you don't really use that on a day to.
Addition, yeah,
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 you
you're
don't use
right.
like Fourier law and all those kind of things. You
No. Of
don't
course
use
you
those
don't.
things. You just use positive
Oh, she's like,
fractions and
uh-huh.
No. Yeah.
Yeah,
converting to
you're right.
decimal. Yeah, just the basic stuff.
Yeah, this is one of the downside of technology. Everything became easier. Alexa will turn on the lights, will play the music, will pick what you eat. Oh my God, Francis Sarah.
Yeah, that's why I don't use that stuff. I have all this
I don't have
technology,
that
but
at home also. I
I'm not
heard someone
gonna
said like,
do that.
"Hey Alexa, can you play this song? Hey Alexa, can you open the window?" Oh my God, everything is like technology.
Yeah, it's making us lazier.
You don't have to exercise now because you can lay down and ask stop, turn on your
Yeah,
light, things like that. If the restroom can run or can walk, they can. Hey restroom, come here. I'm gonna pee. Gonna deliver it to you. You don't have to walk.
that's all right. I'll just open the door or the window and do it out the window, Doris. I don't have to walk to the restroom.
Oh, that's good, brother Sean. For me, sister Peter, the world books and books in old ways. That what my mom and dad teach me from brother Sean.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good, brother Sean.
Yeah, like I believe all these privileged kids, that come from the United States or Australia or England,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
should
yeah.
at least experience going to like a third world country before they start working so that they'll realize how good they have it in their own country. To have clean water and, you know, because we do take a lot of things for granted when you grow up in a country like Australia, take everything for granted. So
that's right.
when you
Yeah,
go
yeah, you do.
when you go for example to the Philippines and you see how people live, you
Yeah,
say
yeah.
to yourself, "Oh my goodness, I've got it good." So then
Yeah.
they'll actually appreciate what they have instead of just being,
You have food to eat
"Oh
over
my
food, but
god."
you have
They're always like, "Oh, I don't have the latest iPhone. I don't have this. I don't stop
Yeah, yeah.
whinging and just at least you've got a roof over your head and you're eating good quality food. You've got clean water. I mean,
Hmm.
correct, brother. That's what I told my son. Babe, if you experience when during my when we're young, sometimes we have only rice and we use cooking oil or sugar or soy sauce to put in our to pouring in our rice so we can able to eat it. Like that. We experienced that during the time my dad's salary is now. I think that we have a centavos people or cents. I think his salary before during the time $3 or something like that. I mean, not $3, pesos or 10 and then 50, something like that. We experience like very less of food in the table. So you are you sometimes when he's busy or like playing games and you ask him to eat, you don't doesn't want to eat because I'm still full, but he loves snacking. He said, "Baby, you'll be thankful for your life, what you have now, because during my young when we are young, we don't have enough food. We don't even have meat or fish to eat. Sometimes we
yeah.
just cook
Uh,
kamote or sweet potato or something, like
yeah,
it's
I've
just
heard stories
right.
about that. Yeah, in the Philippines, some people told me when they were much younger, they didn't have enough money to buy a toothpaste or a toothbrush or to buy ulam, so they
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah,
eat a
correct.
lot of rice and there's only like one piece of, I don't know, like a lettuce or something, and people really do
Mm.
struggle there.
But no, like some kids is lucky though, because they have food, they have snack, they have fruits to eat. People don't have any fruits to eat. We're lack of nutrition when we are young.
Yeah, because the people that don't understand, they grew up with all the privileges of their country, so they don't really understand until they visit a country like Thailand or
Or
Philippines
country,
or,
Philippines, yeah.
yeah, where there's
Yes.
They
or
will
See
realize,
you
oh
Africa.
later,
my
Sarah.
God.
Bye-bye, Sarah. See you later.
Thank you, Cesara. Ingat.
That's why it pisses me off every time I see like a teenager. She's like, "Oh, why didn't you buy me this purse?" They
Yeah.
care about brands, like they want Louis Vuitton and all this garbage. It's like,
Mm.
oh my god.
It happens to me like
Uh,
my nephew, he's working in pharmacy, and he gonna buy he's planning to buy a Apple phone like 80,000. So, what the heck, you gonna save that for you when you get married? So do you know my phone? I used only like if my husband's did not buy me a cell phone, it's fine for me the cheap one, because I was thinking like that's expensive. And tita, it's just like if someone steal it, or if you lose that one, you lose 80,000. You know what I mean? Or if you break that for one time, you use it.
Yeah.
You need to learn how to save money. Don't waste your money, because not all the time you always have a work.
do you know why in the Philippines why they're obsessed with iPhones? Because the marketing. They let all the celebrities, whenever they're in a movie or whatever, to be holding an iPhone, an iPhone 11 or whatever. So all the people want to have it as well.
Yeah.
So they fall for the marketing trap.
Yeah, they thought it's really good. And my husband, I don't like that thing. So sensitive. When you have a problem, you can even fix it.
I mean, the only reason I buy them is because it was a requirement for my work at the time.
Yeah.
Because it has the most secure operating system. They are much harder to hack than Android.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
reason. Yeah, and I can claim it on my tax anyway as a business expense. So it
Oh,
doesn't really cost me anything. But people who buy it just because they want to have it,
for me,
to take photos. I
80,000.
mean, yeah, especially people that they're just getting pocket money, $50 a month, and then they blow it all on a phone. I don't know.
Mm.
Tita, I already have a big so if you got married, that's what how you used to start your life with your wife. And God, the cell phone is not.
I mean, we can't really tell people what to do because it's their money, but at the same
Yeah.
Yeah,
time, you
but
got to be
I feel
practical,
for me, like how lucky you have 80,000. I hope I have that in my pocket. You know what I mean? People they don't realize that how important. Like example now, the crazy stuff right now. You know, people don't have a food to eat, and you are lucky you have that cash in your hand, like that big amount. Just for one item.
Yeah, but when you're young, you don't have the experience and the wisdom. So when they get old after 5, 10 years, they'll realize I should have listened to my auntie or my mom or whatever.
And then they could not have that money anymore. It's hard to earn now.
I mean, I made the same mistake. I didn't do it with phones, but I did it like with cars or with computers. I spent a lot of money on computers, like upgrading them every 6 months, getting the latest graphics card, the latest monitor, and I wasted a lot of money. But I worked hard for the money as well, so it wasn't handed to me.
Sarah, paalam from Brother Armani. Yep, Sisi, there's so much homeless on the streets from Sean Williams. That makes me mad to Chris. Others do that. Or who do that from Sean Williams.
I mean, if
Yeah.
it's your hobby, to mountain bike or whatever, then go for it. You worked hard for your money, but kids that are like 12 years old that have these $1,000 phones. I mean, that's
Mm.
they don't really have.
Like my mom, sometimes I was joking. Ma, do you wanna go here in America? I wanna get you. And then I said, like, Doris, for my age, it's better you give me that money, the money, so I will save it than to travel in my age. I have arthritis and gonna be swollen
Yeah.
when in the airplane. Oh, never mind. I don't wanna go there.
Yeah.
Example for if the salary is $100, 100,000 pesos of worth, give it to me in cash. I rather choose the cash than to travel. That's what my
You'd
mom.
rather what? Sorry.
She said she wants cash. It's rather for what she said. It's better for her to have the cash than to travel. She doesn't like.
Yeah, but like, with everything in life, you need to have balance, right? So, when you travel, especially with family, you're making memories. You're creating memories, and that's something that nobody can take away from you. Do you know what I mean? So there should be a balance of creating experiences and memories and also saving at the same time. Because if you just save every single dollar you made, if something happens to you, you get into an accident, you can't take it with you to your grave. So it's all about a balance, right?
Here, like this, so I'm not alone. It's very different. But when you have no family, and also already old. I understand because mom is already 72 years old. And and she said, I just walk outside. When I got at home, I have a swollen feet or swollen legs or knee because of this arthritis. So if she's 50 years old, I think I can get her because she's still strong. But now she's already old, and I just laugh at her. You know, that's not because we are a big family. So when she got married, I think, and we are nine. My dad was already old when when my mom's born, like me and my other siblings. So she's already in something, 40s or something like that. She's already old. So before I meet my husband, my mom already 60 years old. Yeah, 60 years old, something like that. It's me and my husband already almost 15 years of togetherness. So she's already old. But
But yeah, Doris, if you have the opportunity, just if I were you, I would try to go with on as many family holidays as possible. While your kid is young and you're healthy, just take him to Philippines or travel. That's the best time.
we're planning to take a vacation, brother. But you know what happened?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know what the current
Married
events.
this year. Oh my God, that's surprising.
Yeah, I'm just trying to cherish every moment I can with my parents. So
That's good,
any
brother.
any opportunity I have, I take them on a holiday. We go
Mhm.
to a different country, go on a cruise or something, because life is
You
too
know,
short, man.
old people, brother Chris, they always said that I missed my kids. They forgot every occasion. They always said, "Oh, I have something to do. I have important thing." They don't, now we are old. That's the time where we need their attention. We need we need their love. Because we are old. We don't know how long. Yeah, something like the old people said. But yeah, I realized that a lot of people are they're already old. It's already busy of their own lives. They don't even care about the parents. I feel so sad because I don't. Oh my God, my son is old. I hope he's not like that. That's why I always teach my son like a value of family, value for the family, like this because I don't want to grow up like I only have one child and he doesn't care about you when you are old. I feel bad. Later the
Yeah,
world says sorry, I can come up. We have an outreach in our company, so we're getting tons of calls not able to log into our company. Oh, it's okay, brother happy. No problem, brother happy. Yeah, we always have more time. We can always do that the next time. Don't worry, brother. I understand. That's good, CC Peter from Sean Williams. Thank you, brother Sean. Me enjoy time with mom and dad. Yeah, that's. I can tell that, brother Sean. You are a very good son. Always taking care of your parents. Yeah, brother Sean. He's posting about his mom is sick like that. Is how very like he's helping them. That's very
do you
proud
know?
of.
Do you know the kids that grow up and they don't, take care of their parents and they don't appreciate their parents? They're the kids that grow up in a family where the parents don't explain when the kid
Oh
does something wrong, why it's wrong and why they
yeah,
shouldn't do it. They just say, "Go to your room." Don't no dinner or whatever, but they don't actually take the time to explain why it's wrong
yeah.
and why
That's
they
correct.
shouldn't have done it. Because when you make the kid understand from himself, he will acknowledge and understand from himself. You don't need to say, "Oh, go to your room" and stuff like that. You just explain and they'll say, "Oh, okay, sorry mom, I won't do it again." You just need to say it in a way where they'll understand it for themselves.
Yeah, that's correct, brother. You're the one introducing it to them, I think, for them to learn, to know what these things.
Yeah, you need to explain it in a way for them that they will understand it from
Mm-hmm.
themselves without having to scold them.
Yeah, correct.
Because that's
That's
how my parents approached it. They don't just beat my ass or tell me to go to my room. They said, "Chris, you know what you did wrong, right?" And then I'll say, "Yeah." And then if I don't really understand, they'll explain it to me. And then from myself, I'll say, "Oh, okay, I shouldn't do this again." And then I'll never do it again.
that's good.
So it's all about the approach of the parents.
Yeah, as a parents, that's your fault when your kids is growing up being a bad kid because that's your how you call that obligation for them to teach them.
It's your
Your
responsibility
responsibility. Yeah.
as a parent to explain to your kids what they did wrong and what they should have done. But just to say, you're an idiot, go to your room like that, that's not going to benefit them. They're just going to start to resent their parents more and more. And then when they grow up, they'll ignore you.
My dad, my mom, they always we grow up. They always told us like, just love to help other people. Don't even think about they gonna pay you back because for you, you're helping them because you are an angel for them. One day they will be an angel to others, not for you. So you always be thankful for helping or opportunity to help others. Don't even expect anything. That's why I grew up that kind of mentality because my dad, my mom is always telling us even we have only a small amount of food, if people need some food, just share it. We try
Yeah,
our best
see?
to divide it into them so they can eat also. Like that's my dad. Sometimes some kids they showing it to my dad like in high school time. Oh, thank you, Tio. They call it Tio, like uncle when they are old people. So, thank you for buying me slippers. We don't even know that my dad, if he saw some students that they don't have slippers or broken slippers, they don't have shoes, he bought it. We don't even know. And people show up and just, thank you for, he bought me a slippers before and I never forget that. My dad didn't even tell us about that. He's helping people.
Yeah, but that's what parents are supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
You know,
You
teach
will be a
you,
model for your kids.
yeah, role model. But parents nowadays are like too busy with work, trying to run their business, so it's a little bit difficult to make time for their kids, but still,
Yeah,
it's
and
their
then
responsibility.
relate to the yaya or nanny. Okay,
Yeah,
what
they
do my
rely too
kids?
much on the maids and things like that. You can't rely on.
Okay, I mom, your kid has parent meeting. Oh, you just go in and tell that I was in my appointment or I was busy maybe in the meeting. Like the people's the rich parents always let the nanny to go for the school, even the school occasion or awarding ceremony. They don't attend. They always relate to this too much. That's why a lot of kids don't even know about the value of
Yeah, they don't have manners. That's the problem.
manners. They don't have manners like because they're just lack of that. They grow up without parents guiding them.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I,
That's
ne- I,
why.
ne- I never blame the kids. I always blame the parents.
Yeah, it's your you. That's what they call your failed as a. If your child or if your kids grow up as a bad kids, it's your failure. As a parent, you failed
Yes,
as.
but like sometimes there's certain situations that you can't control. Like you've taught them all the right things in life, and they still commit a crime, and or do whatever they want to do. So sometimes you can't.
Sometimes because of the environment, they meet the wrong friends and they're just
Yeah, exactly.
how you could
Yeah, well,
influence by them. So
yeah, well, kids are influenced a lot by peer pressure. A lot by peer pressure. And sometimes it doesn't matter how good you bring them up, your kid's going to go and mix with the wrong crowd, and all what you've taught them all through the years are just going to go out the window because of the peer
Yeah, that's
pressure.
the problem. Yeah. Because I came across those situations when I was a teenager as well. Like some of my mates, we went out to the beach and they had like, some weed or some,
Yeah,
you know, like other various drugs. And they say, come on, Chris, try it. I'm like, no, no, no. Because my parents put it in my mind that, you're not going to benefit from taking drugs and
well, that's
you
right.
might
I
get
mean,
it.
it's good that you're strong enough to say no, stick it. But some kids, because they want to be part of that group, they'll just go
Popular.
along with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they want to be popular. But
yeah,
when they told me like, oh, Chris, you CC or whatever, I'm like, I don't care what you
yeah.
call me.
No,
I've got a goal in my mind, like in my mind, I wanted to stay fit and join the military when I graduate. So
yeah,
I had goals in my mind. Like I wasn't just gonna go along with whatever they were doing.
mm, that's good.
So yeah, to this day, I've never taken any illicit drugs, and I'm so proud, that I've never done that.
Wow, I'm proud of her. Usually, when you came
Yeah,
from a like a wealthy family, that's mostly of they have a bad kids, right? I mean,
yeah,
I did not say all
because
of
they
it,
get
but mostly.
spoiled, and the parents they just let their kid, when their kids are like, oh, I want this phone or this car, they just buy it for them.
Yeah,
They don't have the, they don't understand the value of
they
money.
show their love through materials and money. They give it to the kids what they need, and the kids being spoiled. They don't know what is right and good because they are not grow up with the parents guiding them. I have good friends lost of the went down bad ways and bad. Oh, brother Sean. Yeah, that's what happened when you have.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. I'm just lucky that I have decent parents. I've very loving parents that taught me all the life lessons that I needed.
That's good,
You know,
brother. this, you're gonna be proud of you, and you're gonna be proud of them also. You know? Because
Yeah,
now that you are old enough, you will know why they do that to you when you are young. Because it's for
yeah,
your
yeah.
good, you
Now
know?
I obviously understand all those lessons, why they were so strict with my studies, and why
Yeah,
they
yeah,
said
yeah.
never steal anything, and
Mm-hmm.
when you work hard, just focus on your work, and don't need acknowledgement. Just focus on doing your job to the best of your ability, and don't steal. Don't disrespect anyone, and you'll be noticed. And it's true.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
People notice that you work hard and that you're honest,
Yeah,
and then
and
you get all the opportunities in life because people can
yeah,
trust you.
yeah, people did or a lot. What's brother Armani? I had to cut them all, not in a mean way. I gave them lots of advice. It was up to them to chance. Huh? To chance. I told them not going that fast from Barosha Williams. I had to cut them off. Yeah, if you think, brother, that they never change or you don't want to be influenced by them, yes, yeah, that's a good decision. That
That's what you need to be very wary of. There's certain people in life that you meet where they'll only be your friends because they want something from you, or they want to
Mhm.
benefit out of the relationship.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
that's where you need to differentiate the difference between a genuine person that's really your friend, or a person pretending to be your friend. I don't know, to get a connection or to get some financial, you know, advantage out of your relationship. So
Mm.
that's something that I had to learn very early in life.
Well, a lot of people like that, Chris.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, Chris," and then when they know that they can't get any more
That's
dollars
it.
out of you, they just piss off.
That's it. You never hear from them again. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so they just wanted to be your friend to
yeah.
gain something out of the relationship, whether it's contacts or money or anything.
Mm.
That's why I find it very
I,
hard to trust people.
I still get that over here in France. I still get that quite a lot. When someone's got something wrong with their house or they got a leaky roof,
Hmm.
they'll phone me up and say, "Hello, Terry, how you doing? You know, nice. You know, what you been doing? Oh, by the way, my roof's leaking."
Uh,
And then you never hear from them.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
know what I
it's
mean?
only when they need something.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, man, I've had a lot of those situations. They're like, "Oh, Chris, can you set up my
yeah.
network, or can you fix my
Mm.
computer, or can you do this, do that?" And then you never hear from them again.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I don't mind helping anybody, but I don't like the snide way that people go about asking you. You know,
Yeah, it's
if
sneaky.
they phone me up and say, "Tel, can you come round and do me roof for me? It's leaking." That's fair enough. But when they start a conversation, "Oh, I haven't seen you for a long time. How you been?" and all that, and then right at the
By the
end of the
way,
conversation, yeah. By the way, my roof's leaking.
yeah, sometimes you just rather it direct, straight to the
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
Mm.
Hey, look, Tara. I've got a hole in my roof.
yeah.
If you've got any time, could you come by and have a look? I
That's
would
right.
rather that than for them to make this whole story about, oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
been a long
yeah,
time, blah blah
yeah,
blah.
yeah, yeah.
But deep down inside,
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's.
That's why, yeah, when I have kids, I'm gonna teach them when they're young about all the things that my parents taught me.
Mhm.
Because I don't want my kids to be spoiled either. I don't want them to say, "Oh, Dad, just give me money." I want them to work for it.
You know what is funny, brother? For instance, my son is just I think he's just 7 or 6 years old. We went to groceries or store, and
Mm.
then he said, "Mommy, do you wanna buy that?" And I said, like, I don't have the money. I have here, mommy. You can use my $1. I forgot that he has one bill, $1 bill in
Yeah,
his pocket. You can use it. You can buy if you want that. I feel, I felt touched, as a mother, your son, like,
yeah.
but I have money, I have a card to use, but I was joking to him, no, I don't have a money. I don't want to buy it. I said, Mommy, I have $1. You can use it. I can give it to you. As a small, that's why when your kid is just like that, you feel like proud in the deep inside. It's just like you have a melted heart because of being, like
Yeah,
that.
of course, of
Because I
course.
always teach him like, baby, it doesn't mean you like some stuff. You can get it. Sometimes you don't need that thing. You have to prioritize your needs than what you want. You know.
But you do understand that he's modeling your behavior.
Yeah.
Kids grasp very well from their parents, from what you do, what your husband does. So if you do all those good deeds and things like that, they're gonna learn.
Yeah.
Just by
When what is that? Okay, brother Chris. What is that?
yeah, go ahead.
When he's maybe 4 months old, then when he started walking. I know it's not something like maybe before 1 year old. He saw me. I was praying. I was praying during the time, and it made me cry when I was kneeling down and praying because that's what I do every day in my life. I always pray every morning, every night. I was praying. He saw me crying, and not crying with a sound. Like a teary eye. When you're praying, and
Yeah.
I just noticed he grabbed a towel and give it to me and wipe my face. I was shocking. Oh my God, the baby. He tried to wipe my tears. That's why in the Facebook kind of like that image. It reminds me of my son because he do that to me when he's young. I hug him. Hmm.
Yeah, you
Just
should be proud. That's a good kid
because
you
oh
got.
my God. Because during the time I was crying when I was praying because I think we have a problem in the Philippines, so I only have God to talk. So I was even my husband he doesn't know that every time I pray I was crying. I just directly I talk to the God while I'm praying, so it's just like heart to heart talk. So that's why I make me cry. Didn't know that my sons woke up and saw me like that. He wiped my with a towel. Oh my God, I'm so happy, as a parent, when you know your school. I hope you will never change. In my mind, I hope when you grow up, you care about me and your dad when we are old. They told me, Mommy, when I grow up, I will taking care of you and dad. He told us.
Aw.
He told us that, Mommy, when I grow up, I will. I don't have a girlfriend, but I will taking care of you in that when you're old, when you could not walk, I will hold your hand. Oh my God, I'm gonna record that. So if you did not do that, I have an evidence you promised that.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
laughed. No, I won't do that. That's how
Yeah,
sweet.
let him sign a contract.
Sometimes I was making it joke, like, oh, I'm gonna take your video. Wait, I was joking. But in deep inside, I was so touched,
Yeah.
the way
Yeah,
you're.
of course. Yeah.
And as a parent, you're gonna feel like the love, and you're proud also. My son is
How did
and how
how
what's that?
did your son how did your son do on his maths you know, the maths the thing that you sent me? How did he get good grades or what?
Yeah, he got that one. Because that one is a homework, brother. Like example, today they have a math, and you have to send that before midnight. But during the time when I asked you, they can submit that on Friday because that time they started their online
Mm,
class. So
yeah.
that just give them a. But now they every day when they have a homework, you have to submit for midnight. So I told him what you told me because he know how to read, and my husband also. Because I have a friend and he's really good for that because I forgot this one.
Mm.
And then I said, oh yeah, that's what I. And oh no, I got it, mommy. So he do this his homework. I let him do his homework if he understand. So he got perfect, and also they have an exam. I think he just missed one question, but at least just
Yeah,
only
that's all
one miss.
right.
Yeah, I told him, yeah, that's fine, baby. You don't need to always be perfect because he has that attitude, brother, Chris, that if he has a mistake, like one mistake, or
Mm.
even something mistake, he's crying now. See, in his mind, he needs to get perfect. So, baby, that's not. I want you to be. I want you to learn. No matter if you have a lot of mistake, there, as long as you learn. That's what.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't
But
say,
I understand because I had the same attitude when I was in school as well. I always wanted
oh
to get
really?
perfect grades. Yeah, I
Oh,
was
I
a
didn't know.
perfectionist. If I didn't get 100%, I'd be I would study extra hard to make sure on my next exam I'd get 100%.
Yeah, he's crying,
That's
brother.
just
Like
the way I was as well. So yeah, you should
yeah,
be proud of him. You know,
he's crying like end of the world for him. You need to complete it for me. At first, for me, I feel like, what the fuck? Because you just one wrong. I mean, one mistake, it's fine. No, no, I want to get perfect. Like, oh my god,
But
he
did you
has that
see
attitude.
see sis? Did you see like how when I answered those questions for you, how I explained every section?
Yeah.
That,
That's
yeah,
why.
that's how you should do it because if you just put the answers, he's not really going to understand the concept. So you need to
Yeah.
explain the reason I put this fraction is because of this. This. That's why I
Mm.
put a. It was the answer was simple, but the explanation was like what
Yeah.
a whole paragraph.
Because honestly, I forgot that minutes. I forgot that it's been a long time. And baby, wait lang. Because during the time when it's online class, I was not
Yeah.
there. I was not listening, so I don't know what's going on. And then, baby, did you understand? So I go, mommy, I did not listen for this. Go, let me. Uh, that's why I message you about, Brother Chris, do you know
Mm,
what this I forgot. So when I read the way you explain, so oh, this is how. Because for me, I just counted it's like one piece of that one bar. Like so it's
yeah.
200, 220, something like that. So what? This is too much. I was counting it. Every cubes.
Yeah.
And
No,
then
I
like that's
understand.
the
Yeah.
time. That's the time I when he learned, he did not ask me, and he continued answering. And one day he asked, "Mommy, I have this. I forgot how to go. Wait, I forgot also." So I think I sent you that one. And then we searched in Google, and I explained it to him. Now he got that perfect also. That's good, baby. He's happy. He's kind of
Mm,
kid like that. When he learned, he's so proud.
yeah, that's good. Like you know, just keep doing what you're doing. You know,
Yeah,
he
Mm.
that's why
seems
I
like a
said I'm a
smart.
student.
He seems like a smart kid. You know.
He's smart. He just like sometimes I understand because there are some like us even we're adults. We have some
Mm.
moment that we're just not in the good mood. Or not in the. Or sometimes we are in the good mood. Maybe as a kid, sometimes he's not listening, but sometimes he has that he's not listening, but he's still learning. I feel
I mean,
shocked when he do
yeah.
like he's not listening. Mommy, I'm still listening. Okay, he said that to me. Mommy, I'm still listening. Okay, I'm gonna have a question. Yeah, you answer it correct.
What grade is he in? Like what year?
Fourth grade na.
Wow, they're already doing that kind of maths. Far out.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's what I said. Like, I think I remember I was high school or something when we have this kind. When during that
Mm.
time we have an old school. So it's just like it's been a long time for me. Also shocking because he has that kind for elementary, and the teach this if he's focusing on before I think last year when he has an exam about the gifted child and talented, he only missed one question to becomes a talented kids or gifted. I think
Oh wow.
the lady told me, "Oh, Miss Clifford, your
Mm.
son, he only missed 1 point and he already goes to a gifted child." Oh my God, that one you're gonna become a magnet. And when you're high school, you can choose the school you want to go.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they test you when you're in grade school to see what
Yeah,
level your maths and your English
Yeah.
is.
yeah.
Yeah, I did one of those. Yeah.
Because when he's I think grade kinder, when he takes
Mm.
his level for alphabet, like example, if you are in letter K, it means your knowledge is more than for being a kinder. Like he's always
Yeah.
like that. He's more than like this, like that, and that. But sometimes he has kind of lazy times. Sometimes
Mm.
he has just bored times that maybe he already know that, but that's why he's bored for the subject. Sometimes he has that. I just noticed. Like I just observe. He has that, mommy. I feel bored. I feel bored with school. Sometimes for me as a mom, no, you have to do that because you will not get a grade. No, I feel bored with this. He told me sometimes he bored. I already know and I feel bored. Sometimes he told me that.
Yeah, I used to get in trouble a lot when I was in grade school, like grade 3, grade 4, because I used to talk a lot
Mm,
in school. Because you know when you're in class, you're supposed to listen to the class and then do
Yeah.
your work, and then
yeah.
because all the things that they're teaching, I already knew it. So I was bored in class, so I would finish my work straight away, and then people would talk to me, and I always got after school detention. I'm like, what the
Oh
heck?
my God.
Because like
But
my parents really spent time, teaching me the maths and the English. So I was always ahead of my fellow students.
Oh,
But
wow.
but the thing is, you get bored because everything they're teaching you already understand because your mom and dad already taught you. So
Yeah. That's
I remember once my maths teacher, he rang my parents and they had to come to the school. It's like, your son Chris, he's doing very well. He gets perfect grades, but he keeps talking to everyone.
Yeah.
They always like put me on the side of the room facing the wall. I'm like, oh my god.
the more you feel bored.
I didn't understand because I was getting perfect grades and they
Uh,
treated me really, but because they don't want you to talk, they want you to just sit there.
maybe because they don't want you to disturb other kids, to distract other kids that they still not,
Yeah, but
finish their
the
works.
problem is that those kids are asking me what the answer is.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So then I'm trying to explain it to them, and then I get in trouble for it. So I'm like, what is this?
When I was high school,
It's
it happens to me
ridiculous.
too. For math, English, they always ask me their what the answer if I know. Sometimes they have a higher score than me. Yeah, yeah. My teachers. That's why I experienced that my teacher when I was high school. I think
Yeah.
third year high school. I'm the one in other section because your teachers has in different section that they handle. Sometimes she asked me to, hey Doris, can you check this paper, like this for my other section. I'm the one checking it for them. My teachers trust me to check that one because I'm always
Mm.
in the highest, like that. Even in my math, sometimes I have friends that, Doris, do you know this? I forgot this one. I know some others,
Yeah.
but I forgot. But I think the one that I did not answer correct, they know that answer, so that's why they have a higher score than me. Example, like I'm 90, they're 91. So example like that.
Yeah, and then
Was
once with me, sis, in year I think it was year 8 or year 9, I can't
mm.
remember, but we had this assignment to do in class. It's English. It's an English
uh,
assignment, and I finished all my work, and I was just sitting there, and then somebody asked for help, so I was helping them, and then the teacher thought that I was cheating,
oh
so
wow.
she took a whole grade off mine. So instead of getting A plus, I got B plus, and then
Oh
the
wow.
other person, she failed. He got F. So I'm like, why am I getting deducted and I already finished? And she said, you're not supposed to help people.
Oh wow. Yeah,
Unbelievable,
so some teachers do that.
man.
During
I
that
lost
time, they are kind
that.
of strict teacher.
It's a big deal from A plus to B plus
Yeah,
because
yeah.
your average goes down. So
Oh wow.
I was so pissed off. So
But
from
I
that
feel
point,
I have that feelings, brother, because when I was maybe fourth year, I have a classmate that he's absent during that time for the discussion. So the next day he went to school, and that's the time we have an exam, and he told me like, hey, he called my last name. We called it example before. Can you help? Because I don't know. I don't want to fail. Like I'm helping secretly because if they're gonna catch up, I'm the one. You know, get
yeah,
some, so I have to careful, okay, like please don't copy everything. Just make sure that you can pass. I'm helping because I feel sorry. I feel not because the teacher said that they need to learn how to, but for me I feel, I don't know, I have that kind of heart, soft heart, that I feel wow, or for classmates I always love to help.
yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
that's
why.
always be careful for the teacher because it's gonna be a punishment.
That's why, sis, it's so funny when I looked at his assignment, the one that I helped him with. He just copied mine word for word. He
True.
didn't change. He didn't use synonyms or anything. He just copied it
Yeah.
word for word. And I said, "You idiot! Of course you're gonna get caught. You plagiarized mine 100%. You
That's
didn't
right.
even
Yeah.
change.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they don't even know how to copy properly."
No.
I was so pissed.
Mm. Did you experience that
Oh my
sometimes they pass
god.
the papers to you and you're the one answer it for them? It happens to me too before when I was high school. I just, I don't know. I can say you're too far. If you pass that secretly, we swap ours because I already done for my ours. We swap so the teacher can notice that he's done for his paper, but that's mine. So I'm just the one answering it. Yeah, because if your teacher saw that one, they're gonna mad at you.
Oh, sis, do you know something I did really funny when I was in year 9 or 10? There
What is
was
that?
there was a question in the exam that I couldn't answer properly because the question was wrong. So I corrected the question and then I answered. My answer was based on my question, not the question that was given.
Hmm.
I got 100%.
Oh, really?
Oh man, the teacher's a moron. Yeah, because the question, I think it was calculus. It didn't make sense. So they didn't write the question properly. So I altered the question to make it, solvable. Because basically the question wasn't solvable.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, and then I told the teacher, I said, "Do you know that your question was wrong?" He didn't even know.
Oh, wow. Did you know about the how you call it, the formula of the one with the exponent? I forgot how to do that now. When I was third year or
Exponent.
exponent, like example x, y, like this, like you have exponent two or something, what the total of this, like I know how to do that. I always good for that. But now I
Yeah.
forgot. Since totally I don't know how to do that. The heck?
I
And my
mean,
teacher always,
there's some questions that, like in calculus or something like that, if you gave me a question right now, I would probably need to do a refresher.
I
Like I
forgot.
wouldn't
You know,
remember
I just
everything.
remember like, oh my
Yeah.
God, what how to do that exponent like x exponent two like that, and then plus y example like this, like so. I forgot that we have that numbers before it, like
Like
number
x to the
format.
power of 2, like that, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, like that. We call it in the club as exponent or like that. We do that plus sometimes minus like this, like this. I forgot now. My God, it's been a long time. Even in my college time, so I stopped for my college, and then when I come back to hometown, because I was in Manila for almost 4 years, so I come back and pursue my college there, and then I know how to get the correct answer, but I forgot how to do the how you call the solving. And I do the solving because professor asked me to answer in the blackboard in the board, so I went there and answered it. My answer is correct, but my formula or the way I solve the problem is wrong. But the answer is correct. So, oh my God, Clifford, like you correct, your answer is correct, but the formula is wrong. Oh, well, the answer is the. I told him like, well, we're looking for the answer, and then he just
That's
say,
right.
okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You,
you got the answer, so that's important.
yeah,
yeah, that's the because I really forgot, but I know in my mind the answer. This is the answer, but I need to make
yeah.
how you get the answer. So I show it in
Yeah.
there, and then my teacher said the professor said this is wrong formula, but your answer is correct. Like so he and then it's the question. Oh, okay, that's because I've been stuck for almost 4 years. Sometimes you forget.
You should have told the professor, do you know in mathematics, there's never just one way to calculate
No, no.
to answer an equation. There's multiple methods. But just
I
because you didn't
know.
teach us that method doesn't mean it's incorrect. That's what I would
Yeah.
have said. As long
No,
as you got to
he's
the right
nice.
answer.
Yeah, he's nice. So I still pass, because we're looking only for the answer. Although I do the correct out the wrong for
Yeah.
solving thing or for oh my God, but I
Well,
just
that's his interpretation of it being incorrect, but it's not necessarily the case.
yeah.
Because there's usually multiple ways of solving a problem, especially in calculus and
Mm-hmm.
other higher level maths.
So I
So as long as
experienced that in
yeah,
high school also. That sometimes your classmates wants to sit it beside you because they wanna copy your answer. Oh, wait. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna sit beside to Doris. I'm gonna sit. Oh my God! And then they're screaming like, oh, I'm the one first sitting there because they're thinking about to copy. Sometimes, I was thinking like maybe they don't want to study because they're relying too much from you. Sometimes I have kind of thought like that.
they're just too lazy.
They're just lazy, maybe. That's why they
Yeah.
don't. Like sometimes Doris is there, that she's gonna help us, or because that's the way I am. I'm helping them. Some of my friends, they don't like to help people because they don't want to be like they don't want to they're kind of competitive. You competitive. They wants to be higher than your grade.
Yeah, but the problem is if you help people, they'll take advantage of it. So If you help them once, they'll ask you next time, "Oh, how do you do it?" And they'll keep asking. That's the
No,
problem.
but that's correct, brother. And my teachers noticed that, and they ask me to sit down from the classmate. Because when you are smart and your teacher know that, they always call you, oh, hey, you sit down here, you sit down there. Because they noticed me before that. Good thing they don't have a CCTV camera during that time. Not like now they have a CCTV camera.
Mm.
Yeah.
So check what's going on during the exam.
Yeah, now it's easy because like people have phones. So I guess they ban phones in exams now.
Yeah. Even for the board exam, like for teacher, even for become a license, they do that kind of codigo. We call it codigo. You know, they have a preparation of how you call that in English, brother? That they can fake their answer, like they already have an answer, and then yes, write it down.
Plagiarize? What do you mean? Fake the
Yeah,
answer?
like example, we have an exam, and then that people that applicant, you know, or the one that take the exam, that they all have a small paper, they write down the correct answer. So during the exam, they
Mm.
already like sneaky thing, trying to answer this one, but they already have in their hands to write it down in the hand. They have that in the paper's happening. We call it codigo. I don't know in English how you transfer that. Like you kind of like cheating,
A cheat sheet? Is that what you're referring to?
cheating. They're cheating during the
Yeah.
exam. Yeah. So now they know how to do that. So that's why now it's not. You always check your hands, your body, if you have to write, or your pockets if you have a small paper there that have, and then they're gonna say that. Yeah, they're gonna say that. Okay, you go home. You're not allowed to take this exam. They just catch you doing that.
Yeah, but sis, usually in mathematics, they usually allow you to have a piece of paper that has a list of all the equations. They call
Oh
it a
really?
cheat
You're like,
sheet. Yeah, they call it a cheat sheet because they can't expect the students to remember 15 or 20 different formulas.
yeah.
They
But
expect you to know how to manipulate the formula in order to solve for X or Y or whatever it is.
yeah, but in
So,
the Philippines, rather they just don't like it when you have a copy of the small paper things. They
yeah,
do
they
not.
probably put some examples or whatever, but
Yeah.
if it's just equations, generic equations, then it's understandable because you can't memorize. How do you expect a person to memorize 15 formulas? You know?
Yeah, it's really hard.
Yeah. Yeah,
Brother
Terry got
Terry, where are you now? Thank you, Brother Terry.
he got bored
It's
from all the maths talk.
yeah, it's really hard. Like I told you, I've been stuck for maybe 20 years now, so I forgot that now.
Yeah, I mean I
So
forgot things as well. Like
yeah,
it's
I
normal.
told to my son like, wait, baby, I have a friend that's gonna ask him. Yeah, and then that's the one I let him read your answer. You know the explanation there.
Ah, yeah.
So he understand that. Oh no, I got it. Because he's a smart brother. Sometimes even he's sitting there and he can figure out the answer. But that time he said, "Mommy, I did not listen to my teacher today. I'm gonna be honest." He said, "I'm gonna be honest, Mommy, but I don't know the answer. Can you help me?" Oh God, I forgot that's how to do. So I counted 200. So I think this is not the answer. I counted 200 because it's 100. You know, the one kind of it's 100. It's the cubes. So this is 200. So mommy, but I think I remember it says two about this. Wait, I have to ask to make it sure. To make it sure
Mm.
that's correct. Yeah, and then I was go, that's it. It's only one every one. How you call that? The bar? How you call that? The one?
It's a fraction.
Yeah, it's only one instead of you counted 100 inside of the cubes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
No, 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 he got it already, and it's really good. At least he's learning. He's
Yeah,
learning math.
but now it's easy. The maths is easy, but when he goes to year 11, year 10, it's gonna
Oh
be
my!
more difficult.
When he's grade 11 or grade 7, or what did you say?
No, like grade 9, grade 10,
Oh my
grade
God! I think
11.
I need to ask you again. Hey, brother Chris, can you just? Yeah, it's really hard, brother. Honestly, I was so shocked because he's only fourth grade, and I think I remember I was high school or something when I have that before.
Sis, if you think that's hard, when when I was in university in second or third year engineering maths, they call it engineering mathematics. There's something called Fourier, and the question is like half a page.
Wow.
So the question is half a page, and your answer is more than a page of
Wow,
just
that's
maths.
a lot.
Yeah, so the mathematics in university is very it's very
And then
difficult.
when you're applying as a engineer, you don't even use most of the time you learn from the school, right?
No, they just look at your degree.
Oh, okay.
They
Yeah.
just see what grade you got, if you got high
So
distinction or whatever, and then
do
they
you
look
have
at
a
your
thesis for that? Like to have 1 year of you do thesis?
Yeah, they usually do that thesis in like master degrees, postgraduate degrees, but in engineering we usually have like a project, and then we need to do an engineering report based on the project. So
So
it's more project based.
what kind of engineering you get? Because they have a civil engineering, they have
Yeah, I finished two different types of engineering. I finished
okay.
computer systems, and I finished another one called network systems as well.
Oh, okay. So how many years for each of that courses?
Well, usually when you do one degree, it's 4 years, but because I did two, it's 5 years.
Oh, okay. So addition 1 year for that. Oh, wow.
Yeah, you need to take additional units to complete.
Wow.
Yeah, and then when I graduated from that, then I studied again. I studied finance also because I wanted to learn about finance, so I did that as well.
When I was college, I was thinking about accountancy, but that's not what I want. I think a teacher or become a lawyer, and but I was thinking about how I can afford it because to be a lawyer is expensive. So to
Oh yeah.
teacher, I have a bad experience for the teacher when I was first grade. So
Mm.
yeah, like you bring a water. I mean, in the how you call that? We call it balloonan in the jar, and then it's pale. Like and it's
Yeah.
pouring water in my bath. Like one of my classmates behind me saying, teacher, Doris, she peed like that, and she slapped my
Oh.
butt with a stick. So after that, I was so disappointed, and I don't want to be a teacher anymore. That's in my mind.
Mm. Hi, Crystal.
This is Crystalline. Hi, Cece. Hi, Doris and Chris. Yeah, I'm happy to see you again. Yeah, that's why I don't want. So accountancy, that's my dad said. If you don't know what course you want for college, then maybe you can take accountancy. So okay. So it's all about math again. It's all about math. So I don't even finish that course. I think I just second year for that second year college, and I stopped because I went to Manila. When I come back, I continue again. I did not finish that again because my my siblings, my brother, send me to school and provide me. She is the one paying for my tuition like that. And
Tuition.
suddenly,
Mm.
his job, like he's working in the company will close. So he said, Doris, I
Mm.
cannot afford to send you to school. And my other sisters uh said that you stay with me because she's married. I'm the one to send you to college. So I stayed to her house, and she could not. I could not finish again because she said, "Oh, sorry, I cannot afford, like that." So I go back home. So and I decided to work in the internet shop because my sister's friends or our neighbors wants her to apply, but she doesn't know how to use computer, and I don't know how to use computer. But I told to my sister, if you are not interested, just tell to your friend that I'm the one interested to apply. And that's why I met my husband in computer shop because of the Yahoo Messenger.
Ah.
Yeah, it's something meant, happens. You don't even know gonna meet your. But I'm just a cashier only. But during that time when it's a busy time there, or you don't have a Because usually that internet cafe is just like for printed out or for the kids that playing games like that.
So
Not like now the
you met your
huh?
husband in Philippines.
Yeah, not in the
Mm.
Philippines, just online, like in chatting.
No, I mean the first time.
Oh yeah. We met there, the Philippines, in my hometown in Masbate, you know. So I
Oh,
met my husband. Something happens, you don't know God's plans like that. But
yeah.
every Sunday I always go to the church before I go to work because I was working like 6 days in half 6 days in half day, something like that. Because Sunday we have I work only half day,
Mm.
like until noon. So before I go in the morning to my work, I went to the church first because they're close to each other. So I go to church and I was praying like, Lord, if I am not this way or if I'm in marriage life, send me the man that like, that's what I always pray before.
Yeah.
Then next is the happens. Brother Happy, hi Crystalline. Kamusta from Brother Happy Philippines? Hi Happy from Crystalline. Yeah, how you doing, sis Crystalline? Do you know Crystalline's brother, Chris? She's very nice friend. So she's
Yeah, that's Heidi's friend.
yeah, she's very supportive.
Heidi Lisa. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen her for a while. I think a month or something like that. Sis
Yeah, she
Crystalline.
yeah, she wasn't on YouTube for quite a while.
Yeah,
Maybe she's busy with work or something.
yeah. Yeah, I only have 8 minutes, brother. Okay lang. Just wait until I'm finished.
Yeah, no, walang problema.
What time is in Australia now? Maybe
It's
it's too
morning.
late for you to sleep now.
Morning. It's in the morning here.
Oh, morning?
It's like yeah, 3 hours ahead of Philippines.
Oh, so 6 o'clock there
7.
in the morning?
Mm.
Ah, okay.
But I
Wow.
already took a nap before. That's why.
Yeah, because you told me you've been to other live streams ago. Shoot. So you don't have to. Oh, you wake up early and then you join to other live
Yeah,
stream.
I woke up early in the morning and then I took a nap during the day. You know when you
Ah,
take a nap and you don't feel sleepy at night like that.
yeah. That's how you screw up your night sleep.
Yeah, it's tough to. I shouldn't have napped, but I fell asleep while I was watching TV.
Ah, that's good.
Because
That's good.
yeah, I don't have any. What do you call
Things to
it?
do.
Like yeah, because I'm not working at the moment. I'm not. I don't have like a job. Nine to
Yeah.
five like that. So there's no routine. I don't have a routine, and my gym is closed.
Oh, yeah.
The gyms are closed, and you can't
But do you
leave the
have
house.
a exercise exercise machine at home, like so you can do it at home?
Yeah,
Exercise.
I've got some dumbbells, barbells, weights, hand grips. I've
I
got things.
I
Yeah,
have that treadmill, but every time I use that one, I feel dizzy. What is that wrong with that, brother?
if you use the treadmill and you feel dizzy, it either means you're dehydrated or you have some kind of deficiency
Oh,
in like some minerals of like vitamin, some kind of vitamin or mineral you've got a deficiency, or it means that you have bad circulation.
maybe you're right. Yeah, but I have a friend that she do yoga. She said that she did not do the treadmill because every time she do her treadmill, she felt dizzy too. So she said our body sometimes wants something different. I think she do yoga and she can do like how you call that yung pabaliktad ba yung head mo nasa ano nakatayo nasa ano siya nasa taas ng paa niya. She do that, she can do that also.
Meditation.
Yeah, she do the yoga thing. So she said, I don't have a problem, but if I do the treadmill, I have that feeling, Doris. So I know what you're talking about. So yeah, I have that. Or sometimes my knee, I feel like, Daddy, help me, he carry me after I do. Even just very slow, because it's 15 minutes when I started. And then I finished 15 minutes only. And then the next time I'm gonna do 20. I just add another minutes for that every time I try. But God, that I felt, and I said, this is that
Are you
maybe
walking or running? What are you doing on the treadmill? Are
kind
you
of walking
walking?
only, just walking.
You
I
get
don't
dizzy
even
from
run.
walking.
Yeah, I
That's
think I
not
have a
good.
Yeah, just for walking, brother. I have that
Yeah,
feeling.
if you're getting dizzy from walking only, that means you really need to start walking outside.
That's my husband said, especially now that we could not go out today. He always told me, I think, mommy, we need to go and have some enough walk because it's not good to staying at home without do
I
anything.
thought you
Our
meant
body.
you felt dizzy running. If you were running, then
No,
it's
no, no.
different.
It's
But if
just a
it's walk,
treadmill. Just trying to walk in the treadmill very slow lang. It's not the fast one.
do you have like high blood pressure or what?
Yeah, just very slow lang. And I always call him na because he has alarm on his phone so I can call him, Daddy, I'm done. Carry me now because I feel dizzy.
Yeah, the fact that you feel dizzy, it means you need to walk more.
Ah, okay.
Because if you're walking on a treadmill for 10, 15 minutes and you feel dizzy, that means you don't walk enough on a daily basis.
That's right.
You're driving too much. You need to walk.
Yeah, driving. When I pick up my son, I need to drive to go to school, like that, and then go home. I don't do anything, So maybe our but that like in the Philippines, brother. Usually, people is mostly walking than commute. I mean,
Yeah,
in my hometown, even high school, we just walking, going home, go to school. Mostly is walking.
yeah, you shouldn't park in front of the school. Maybe you should park like 2 or 3 blocks away from the school. Park your
Yeah.
car and then walk to the school, and then you can walk with your son back to the car and then go
But the
home.
thing is, I signed for pick up, not for walking.
Oh,
So you have
okay.
to say you have a choices that as if you gonna pick him up by walking or gonna pick up by car. So I
Yeah,
click by car.
maybe
So
you
I
should
might
change
yeah.
it to walking. So you will
Well, now
force
we
yourself
have
to
no
exercise.
choice because it's at home.
Yeah, when you go home, go for a walk. Take your son to the
Yeah,
park and
maybe
go
I'll
walk.
try that thing to park my car somewhere and then gonna walk now. Then
Try to walk like 1 hour at least.
yeah, I was planning to go to the park and do like walking, like even just for weekend. But dang, it's really hard right now to do. Especially now that we have this crisis stuff that you
Mm.
can't do anything because it's not good anyway to do your exercise with mask because you're gonna lose some oxygen in your body.
Yeah, when you exert yourself, you shouldn't wear a mask. If you're
Yeah.
walking, you can wear a mask, but if you're gonna jog, you can take your mask off.
Yeah, because you cannot breathe. They said if you are far from other, it's fine to remove your mask. But if it's close to each other, you should wear some mask. But if you go somewhere, if there's no people, you can remove your mask.
Yeah, because then
Because
you're
that
gonna have
one,
CO2 poisoning. That's not good.
yeah, yeah, that's correct, right?
Yeah.
When I go to my interview, I have mask, I have face shield. Oh my God, brother! I just walk a little bit and I feel like I'm collapsing. I gonna like lose of breath, like that. Maybe
Yeah.
suffocate me with a face shield. How you call that? So I remove. I feel better. So maybe there's
Mm.
no air coming.
Yeah, of
Yes.
course. Because when you exert yourself, your muscles need oxygen,
Yeah,
right?
you're right.
Yeah. So if you have a reduced oxygen level coming into your mouth, obviously you're gonna feel tired. You're gonna feel lethargic. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I told to the lady that interview mo, I have a facial but I remove it. I saw a lot of people anyway just wearing saying, yeah, it's fine. She's go, it's kind of foggy. I can't say anything, but I didn't tell her it's gonna suffocate me with the face. So yes, it's fine. Don't worry. As long as you have mask. So I have mask on. Because at first I thought it's gonna be strict. You have the facial, like that. So I have to prepare myself in it before I entering. So
Yeah.
so that's why I have that. But then when I wear it, okay, I can't. I can't take it. I can't do it. So I just remove it, and then there's no one say, "Hey, what it back
Mm.
low," because I already have a mask. The only I saw people there. They don't even have a facial. They just mask only. Maybe they realize also it's really hard
Mm.
to deal with that.
Mm. Exactly.
Yeah. So okay, I think it's 2 hours and
Tapos
30
na.
minutes.
Tapos na.
Yeah, thank you so much, brother Chris,
You're welcome.
and brother Sean.
Terry as well. Thanks
My
everyone in
my
the chat.
twin, yeah, Mas Batinia, Nane Vlogs, and Sis Francis K channel, And of course, Jean Hartman, it's Sarah GT. Brother Sean and Brother Happy and Sis Crystalline, thank you so much, guys. Bye bye. We'll see you next
Bye bye.
next live
Take
streaming,
care.
another
Bye
live stream.
everyone.
Bye, Brother Chris. Thank you so much, Brother Chris, for our
You're welcome.
kwentuhan. Okay, good morning to you. Bye bye. Have a great day, everyone. Bye bye.